head.
The computer
Oh, I know.
is
I keep looking for that for Halloween, and then Nick keeps on telling me not to look for it.
the computer is still on
Oh,
the
it's-
fritz.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to
Oh.
just
No.
throw this
Okay,
thing out
I'll
the
fix
window.
it.
Yeah.
All right, but you're on.
All right, we're gonna
Let's start this.
start it. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ready, set,
Let's go. Oh wait, I'm slow.
Whoa.
I'm slow.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's go.
I wasn't judgy.
The soundboard is
Yes,
not
yes.
working.
Put our groove on. Friday night.
Did we match yourself?
We are kind of matching. And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And we have
Harold.
No More Bricks. And we also have
Jeremy.
Port City Bricks. But today, our special guest is
None other than
representing the boys
What duo say?
and ACOB.
This is the throwback shirt right here.
Throwback. We're all started.
Welcome to Full of Bricks, Season 5, Episode 38.
Almost my age.
And not kind of far from that. And today is November 8th, 2024. And today, our special guest is
Brent.
Brent Bricks.
So we're
I don't
excited
know.
to see Brent again because it's been 18 months.
You keep
18
saying
months.
18 months
I
for
think it's
every
18 months.
for every guest.
Yeah.
You keep saying
That's what she
18
said.
A lot
months.
has
18 months
changed.
every gift.
A lot has
How's
changed.
it going tonight? A lot has changed. How's it going this Friday night, Brent?
It's going good. Other than like that, that's so weird. In all the years I've been streaming, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Call it 2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Probably around 3 years. At 100 and however many 163 episodes is. I've never been told to download the StreamYard app until tonight.
Oh.
It was the weirdest thing.
when I
That's why I
went-
was late because I kept trying to like join through Safari,
Yeah.
like I always do, for a million times. So yeah, it's I don't know. It looks different. It looks kind of nice though, having like the. Can I pull up the chat and stuff? Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
you
even
can.
know there was a StreamYard app, but here it is.
Yeah. What did you do last time? Because I think we always use
Safari.
StreamYard, didn't we?
No, because last time he did it through his computer,
Oh, I see.
but now
Yeah.
his computer is.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still though, I mean, like even either like with a computer or without a computer, like it was really weird that it had because I've joined a million streams through my phone and I've never been told to download the app. The StreamYard
like-
app.
Also, on your phone, it said download the app, not
Yeah.
on your computer.
I had to also.
Oh,
It's like Microsoft
That must
Teams.
be that
Anyone
has
dealing
to
with
be
Microsoft
something
Teams?
that I don't. It has
they
to be
just
something that they just
updated it.
started.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
probably.
Has to be because I've been
Yeah.
using StreamYard too long to not know that there's a
Right.
StreamYard app. So
For
Nick,
sure.
do you have the StreamYard app for Cam 2?
Actually, I think Cam 2 is through the StreamYard app. 'Cause it's
The
yeah, I think so. I think it is, but I must have downloaded the app before, and it just automatically goes to the app. I'm not sure.
But before we get ahead of talking about all these technicalities, let's maybe head into our firsty
Or
first.
let's say hi to some people in the
Oh,
chat.
hi.
yeah, there's some
Wait,
legends in
oh,
that chat.
We got some legends from the ACOB stream. We got Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper saying classic Brent with the technical difficulties. I know. This is-
Right?
Where's Cooper's
Eventually, I will get a computer that works.
Cooper's from Alaska. Is that right, Brent?
I think
I'm
so.
not-
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
And then we have Papa Rex over here. Hello, hello.
We got Papa Rex.
Hey,
we
that's
got
another- that's
And
another
I'm not
G
sure about
right
saying
there.
this because if you read the title name,
we don't want any destruction,
hello.
but hello.
Serious.
And we got Minifig 801. What up, homies? What up, homies?
What up,
Hey.
bruh?
Oh, and
Wow.
Brick Hive.
No way.
Hi.
Brick Hive. Stopping by to say
Hi.
hi.
A legend. Nobody like Hive, man.
All right, we'll go into our first segment,
Let's do.
which is
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Welcome Back, Brent. So
Love
yeah,
it.
you have gone through a lot since the last time you were on, which
Oh, yeah.
was
You have your own Lego set.
Yeah,
Like a pet.
yeah. Brick
Oh,
World
yeah, your own
happened.
Lego
Oh my
set.
Yeah.
gosh.
Right?
Yeah. So
You
many
Brick World
things.
twice
You
already.
found a kitty cat, a little kitten.
Oh my god, that
Dude,
story
Oh,
is
yeah.
I have
crazy.
in just the last like I'm gonna make myself sound like I'm some like hero here, but
I mean, you kind of
not
are.
well,
I
not
am
long before the
unheroic.
cat, there was dogs. So we
Oh.
didn't keep the dogs obviously because their owner came and got them. But there was a point in time when
Oh.
I saw some. But it all started. You guys probably remember this. It all started with my cat getting out. I'm pretty sure I was
I remember
expressing
that. Yeah.
the
Yeah,
sadness
yeah,
of it on
yeah.
ACOB, but yeah, dude, like my favorite cat I've ever had in the world, like escaped and was gone for
Oh.
3 days.
Mhm.
And then like a couple weeks after that, I see these two dogs with collars just running out in the middle of the road, and I'm like, well, I can't just keep driving. And so that was a whole thing. We saved those
Wow.
dogs. The owner came and got them. Apparently, one was a husky, and apparently
Oh, beautiful.
it had made it all the way to Kroger one time, I guess.
Oh.
Huskies they're rambunctious. And then like a handful of months later, the whole cat thing. So I don't know, man.
The universe knows that you would take them in.
Well,
Now, with this
yeah,
kitty
something
cat, I mean,
happens
it's so
to you, and you
cute.
put yourself in. Oh, I know. Oh,
Wait, before getting into the kitten story, I just wanted to introduce Brent and Jeremy. I don't
Oh
think you
yeah,
guys have met.
Jeremy.
yeah.
Brent,
Hey, how's it
Brent,
going?
Brent,
Jeremy,
meet
Jeremy,
Jeremy.
Brent.
If you were
Always
like
good-
Gene, who
always
goes,
good
"Did
to
I
meet-
know you from before?" No, you did not know each other from before.
Jeremy was from back in the day, but he's come back, and so
Hey, that's awesome, man.
he's
Old friends meet new friends.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
saw. I was watching your, the ACOB stream yesterday, and you brought in the kitten, and
Yeah, man.
she
So
was spinning
small.
like right in your hand.
So
I
small. It's not
love
even a pound.
them.
It's like 15 ounces.
Aw.
Oh.
It's literally barely a month old. Like, and the crazy thing is we're like, we already have 2 cats. We're eventually going to be getting like a service dog for our son and stuff. Like, we can't really
Mhm.
have another animal.
But
And then,
can
of course,
you like?
like, how could you ever look at that thing and just like,
Well,
let
this
it
is it. I'm
go?
kind of jealous that you guys can just take in a stray, in a sense, because I would die of allergies. Like I'm just so allergic to
Yeah.
cats.
Oh, well, I mean, we
know.
definitely, there's definitely, I mean, we had to take it to the vet and get flea treatment and all that stuff. I mean,
Mm.
we're really lucky that the weather here in Ohio is still
Oh yeah, here
nice.
too.
I can't
Yes.
believe it's
Yes.
not crazy cold here yet.
Our maple tree outside still have leaves. Like it's just slowly turning yellow.
It's been warm here.
And you
Yeah.
know, so I mean, I'm not complaining that there's no snow. But with this little kitten, is there like a place to
Oh,
bring
man.
them to if you couldn't keep them? You know, like what
So-
would they do to it? Like I feel like they wouldn't put it down, would they?
Well, my wife posted it on her Facebook, and there was so many people
Who
because like
wanted
in her post or whatever, she's like, I think she mentioned not that we weren't sure if we were gonna keep. There are so many people that were like, I want it if you don't.
Oh, that's
So,
good. But
there
now
are
you guys
so
want
many
it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep. Well, because our other 2 cats are finally warming up to them.
Okay.
Okay.
To
To
her,
her.
actually. Yeah, which is we thought it was a boy, it's a girl.
I know
Ginger
you
cats
were
are
coming up
rare.
with trying to come up with boy names, right? And then
I mean, you can.
Oh,
name
or
them.
some of the
Weasley.
names.
Weasley.
Weasley.
It's a ginger cat. Weasley.
Yeah,
Oh,
Weasley.
yeah.
That's cute.
That's
Which
nice.
Weasley kind of works out because I think it's just hilarious to name a pet like Jake or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the super
Fred.
basic or like
Fred.
Steven.
Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
awesome. So
Jim.
I was kind of thinking like Fred or George because like
Yeah,
the Fred and
that's
George
cute.
Weasley.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, how about just Weasley? And then it stuck. So we're super excited.
That's cute. I like the story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Has
I like the name.
has
Yeah.
Weasley seen the Lego yet?
Just from
Not
just from,
interested.
just the one
Weasleyzilla.
time. Just the one time Weasley came down in this room. Actually no. In our bedroom where Weasley's been staying, you know, with its little tiny litter box and little tiny food bowl and stuff. We have the bonsai tree in there.
Oh,
Okay.
So yeah. Here's the craziest thing. The bonsai tree set is like bigger than this cat. That's how small it is.
The giant-
I have like a picture.
dang.
I have like a picture of like Weasley next to like some of Jennifer's boots, and like when I've been like showing people that like at work or whatever, I'm like, look how small she is
Yeah.
compared to this
Yeah.
boot right here.
yeah.
So no, fun times, man. I've always kind of been a cat person, so I got a soft spot. I'm cursed forever.
So the last time Brent was actually on Full of Brick was our 250th anniversary show,
Mhm.
That's
and
amazing.
He was
you
on a cruise.
the cruise,
I know.
and
see?
you were
Yeah.
kind of giving us like
a tour of that
a
cruise ship.
I love. Speaking of cruises, we got a new Lego boat. You know, out in
But
the
how
world
how
right
was
now.
that? How was that cruise?
That was great. I mean, I definitely want to do. I definitely
More.
want to do another one. I mean, it's to the point where now we were to the point where like we'll never do anything else. Like every time we're gonna
Right?
go on vacation, we'll just go on a cruise. But then like so we started looking at Disney.
Mm.
And
Well,
like,
for
I
your
mean,
next one.
inevitably you have to. You have-
Jeremy's done Disney a bunch of
Yes.
times.
it's
Disney
the
cruise.
toughest
Bigger
thing
than
for
any
me.
cruise.
I actually looked at it lately too.
Oh, dude.
And
A
Oh my God,
4-night
Disney.
cruise to the Caribbean with the Bahamas for 2 people is less than $2,000
Wait, on a
What?
Disney?
You just-
on
how did
Disney.
you do that? Like, is it like a last minute thing?
It-
Where's the link? Show me the link here.
Yeah, whoa.
I want the
are you
link
gonna leave the
now.
boys at home?
Oh my God. Okay. I know this is a bit of a segue, but I just had a couple of friends from work, husband and wife, and they didn't tell their kids they're going to Disney World. They said that they're going somewhere for like a meeting, like a work conference, and they went to Disney World. And the whole time they were
Like
there,
they're
they
from
couldn't.
Toronto.
Yeah, they
Okay.
couldn't even buy any souvenirs because they would smell it on them, right? But they're like
Yeah.
they
Didn't
went there for
Kevin do
4
that?
days. I'm like, what the heck?
How many kids do they have? And how old are
Two
they?
boys. It's Lauren.
Oh,
yeah,
And their kids are like little. They would love Disney.
Yeah.
They've been to Disney, right? But they're like, no.
I think
Mama
that I
hasn't
looked
gone.
at it for a month from now. I mean, yeah, I looked at one that was recent coming up, and it was 4 nights leaving Port Canaveral with a
Oh
night
my
in Castaway
God.
Key
Oh man.
and the new Disney Island. And I want to
Yeah.
say the
Yes.
other stop might have been San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it was like $1,800 for both of us. That's the taxes and everything included.
Dang.
Which ship is
Wow.
this?
I can't remember right now.
Probably the
Oh.
maybe
That
the
wonder because it might be the Magic or it might be the Wish.
yeah.
I'd
So
have to go back and look because
what's stopping you?
Aria.
oh,
Aw.
Oh,
She's 15, so we're not
That's a
really
good
leaving her
point.
alone.
right.
But we looked at what it was. Well, I mean, it's just from Disney Cruise. We was looking at the ones for the Pacific, Trans-Pacifics. So next year, around Andrea's birthday, it leaves Vancouver, goes to Hawaii, then from Hawaii
yeah,
all the way to New Zealand.
Oh
so
my
that's
God, that's a huge long trip.
Dang.
28
New
days.
Zealand.
28 days.
so 1,800
then-
for the two of you. What is the regular price for a Disney cruise?
When last time we went, it was about $2,000 a person.
A
Yeah.
person, so
A
it would have been
person.
4,000.
Yeah.
Like buy one.
Yeah,
but
wow.
the last time they went was like 5 years ago, more than 5
Yeah,
years
about
ago.
5 years ago, it was about
you're
Yeah.
$2,000
be
a
more
person.
expensive.
So is
The
it because
most
it's probably like a
expensive
last
one-
minute? Is it probably because
Well-
it's like a last minute?
The 14-day was only $5,000
Oh.
for both
Dang,
of
they
us.
do a
Maybe we do this
14
next
day?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Disney cruise.
Wow.
I'll see if I can get my mom to bite.
Yep, the Transatlantics and Trans-Pacifics going out of either Vancouver to Hawaii or from Port Canaveral to London, they're usually dirt cheap.
Wow.
And they're usually
Dang.
10 to 14 days.
Fun.
Sheesh.
And
Okay,
worth
one
it.
day when I grow up, I'm gonna think like this more. But yeah, no, I really would like to go on another cruise. soon.
Brent's doing the calculations in his head now. So
I know, it's like-
Well, I don't even. I
Brent's
just don't even,
like,
like
how
Well,
many
I wasn't
overtime
looking
hours
at
do I
Brady, keep on
need?
bringing it up.
14 days away from home is wild.
That's
I
a
just
long
don't-
time on sea.
That's a yeah.
I know my like I have 6 weeks vacation in a year now, but when I can synchronize all my boys to be off at the same time, it's usually just August or Christmas. And even Christmas, I can only take 1 week off. It's either New Year's or Christmas, right? So I seem to have a lot of time off, but it's still limited. I don't know why I feel guilty not taking them. Maybe I have to stop feeling guilty.
I know
See,
Brent's on his phone, so he's trying to read the.
No, I can read it. I can read it. No, cities
Okay.
don't. Here's the problem with bandanas, man. Now that I have short hair, it kind of doesn't work. Like, hold on, I have one right here. I
It's
literally
hard.
can show you. Hold on, let me mute myself so it's.
Last time, Jeremy, last time we did the
Oh yeah, we
stream.
wore bandanas.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
me,
yeah. Mhm.
Maria, and Harold were wearing bandanas because that was
In
Brent's
honor
thing.
of
He always wore bandanas, but he had long hair,
Yeah.
so
Hey, it still looks good.
It's well. Here's the
Yeah.
thing that I have a crap ton of hair product in my hair though, from when I just came from work. So that could be the reason why. But like, without like the headphones too, like at Brick World, like when I put it on, I just had hair like sticking out from the side.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
mushroom.
I feel way too Cobra Kai-ish right now or something.
Cobra
Like
Kai.
because like
Kai.
when I wore the bandana in the past, like it was for a purpose. It's because I had really long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the first time I put one on without the really long hair, I'm like, it's not the same.
Mhm.
I was like, I don't know if I can do it without the long hair. I don't know. So I'm at a I'm in like a style crisis. I'm like, what do I do if I don't have the band? Because there for a while, like if I met someone like or somebody would be like, oh yeah, you wear the bandanas. Like, yeah, I always wear bandanas, but then cutting the hair
It's
changed
like your
everything.
identity, right? There's like a
Right,
piece of
right.
that that's like your emotional support.
How long did you have
accessory.
the long hair for before you got the haircut?
Hair for a really long time, like 4 years. Like
Dang.
my
Oh.
entire YouTube existence has been
Long
me
hair.
with long hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, or at least my very early videos might have been when it was like kind of an awkward length, but I had
Mhm.
it for a while.
And what made you go Samson and Delilah?
Work,
Oh,
Oh.
a new
Damn,
job,
work.
just wanting to and like.
Profesh,
And
right?
could I have had long hair and still had to look like perfectly cleaned up? Sure, but it was the matter of like, man, like if I'm waking up 6 days a week to go somewhere, I don't want to have to take all the time to do my hair every single morning.
I have long hair. I gotta look profesh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I having long hair for 4 years completely made me understand why girls take longer to get ready because typically they have long hair. I mean,
Ask Nick. I'm very
it-
fast.
it made it all make sense.
Yeah.
It
We
made
just
it all
used to
make
it.
sense. Right.
So,
Yeah.
so when you're on the cruise, did you do any of the activities?
Yeah, so I played in a 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Ooh, fun.
That was pretty
Okay.
cool. Made it to the
Yes.
championship game.
Oh no
I was
way.
gonna say,
Lost.
Oh.
Yeah.
how did
well,
you get teammates?
Pick up.
randomly, dude?
Pick up.
I
Yeah,
was
pick
just
up.
I was there. Well,
They're like, you're tall.
here's
You're
the
on my
thing,
team
though.
now.
Well,
do that.
the thing is most of the other teams were like predetermined, like they thought about it, and then honestly,
Yeah.
there was like 2 other randoms that showed up and didn't
Two
have a
short
plan.
Filipinos,
like
right?
me.
And then-
It's funny that you say that. It was actually I don't think he was Filipino, but he's probably Hispanic or something.
We're okay with ball.
Yeah, well, like the thing is, like basketball definitely wasn't his sport,
Oh.
but he had heart. Like I bet he was like
Okay.
Oh,
he was good at some other sport, but it like wasn't really basketball. And then the other
He was getting all the rebounds.
well, there was no, that was still me. But no, there was like a language barrier between even my other teammate because he was like Russian or something.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. You guys
Yeah.
are like the UN
Crazy.
right
Yeah.
there.
It was a
Wow.
crazy challenge because if we would have won that championship, it would have been like a crazy like underdog story, like
Right?
Yeah.
three different nationalities come
Yeah,
together
yeah.
to win the 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
But
What
that's
did the
pretty
winner
cool.
get? Like a T-shirt or a hat?
Yeah. A tote bag.
A
I
tote
don't
bag?
even. The prize was kind of lame. I think it
Hat.
literally was like a free like drink or something. I don't even know. It was
I
something.
took a free drink.
What the?
Yeah.
But
the team-
did the
The team that beat us was so serious though. Like
Oh.
Oh,
they
really?
all planned it. Like as soon as they beat us, they like huddled up and were like, "All right, there's another tournament on the 5th day. Are we doing it?" And like, dude, it was crazy. Like right as soon as they won, like they like gave their phone to the ref to like take a picture of them. Which, by the way, the ref was not reffing either. But
Oh yeah, lots of bad calls.
yeah, well, it wasn't anything too crazy, but it was fun. I just wish I had at least one teammate that was decent because I am not really like I'm not really good at basketball. I'm just tall and I'm decent at basketball,
lucky.
so it works. So, but I'm essentially like if I wasn't tall, I would be a below average player. But that was a good time though. So 3-on-3 basketball tournament, did some mini
fun.
golf.
Yeah.
Oh. Was there a dodgeball tournament?
We did the Dutch dog.
I think there
Dodgeball.
was. I don't think we
We
made
did
it just
dodgeball.
because it was a little tougher to have free time because it was a family cruise, so we had like
Mhm.
both kids with us and everything.
Maria
Yeah,
did the
it's tougher when
dodgeball.
your kids are little. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
She
you
and,
guys did
she and her
dodgeball.
cousins, because we did a cruise.
And my cousins have never played dodgeball because they're Australian.
Dodgeball would have been amazing. Oh
Yeah,
man.
but the ball that they give you, it's like this tiny, like very light
Mm.
sponge thing. Like you have to like really whip
It's
it.
one
And
of
you're
those.
like,
Yeah.
I can't
It's one of
even
those
do anything with
situations.
it. Like I'm used to like the bouncy dodgeball.
But you were like one of the last ones on the
because
team.
I was stealthy.
And she was like Frogger, like just like this little person.
No
like,
You're a
idea.
rogue?
Nobody can get me
Jumping
because I'm
and
so
dodging.
short.
It's a game of
couldn't do it.
survival. You know.
Right? Yeah. And then in the end, they got me. Anyhow, but yeah, good times on the cruise ship for sure.
A
Yeah.
lot
I mean,
of
I think
great food.
cruising. Oh yeah. I mean, cruising is great. I will say this. If you go on any not Carnival. If you go on any Royal Caribbean ship,
Mhm.
and have you guys went
It
on
was
there
Royal
and got
Caribbean. Royal
Did
Caribbean was the
you-
one we were at.
Did you by chance go to the Chops Grill extra steakhouse that you have to pay extra money for?
No, we got
Dang.
Don't
stuck.
waste your time.
No, we
Don't
did the
waste
Oh,
your
family.
time.
don't waste your time.
I think you were telling us this. on the
No,
stream.
no
Ah.
disrespect to Royal Caribbean because I love Royal Caribbean cruising. It's definitely my favorite cruise line I've been
Yeah.
on so far. But the steak in the main dining room is just as
Fine.
good in my opinion.
Delicious already.
Just
Yeah.
as good. Like, but now coming from a guy that has worked at a steakhouse for 6 years and I grill a lot of steaks at home and everything, like I love making steaks. So like me and my wife, like we're kind of,
Carnivores.
we get a steak somewhere, a place we never try. We're gonna judge it. We're gonna be like the
Oh,
Dave
course.
Portnoy kind of deal. Hey, Sean's in the chat. Look at that.
What?
Friday.
I know
night-
he wants to come on.
It's a Friday night delight.
Friday night delight. No, Sean, you had your episode.
Yeah.
You had your own
This is Brent-
episode.
this is
Now,
Brent's
come
time.
on. Yeah, no, I love cruising. I love boats. The new Lego boat is pretty sweet that just came out. It gives me,
Chills.
well, no,
Endurance?
it gives me hope. It gives me hope that we can see, because I would love to see. Imagine if they made a Disney cruise ship in like a big scale. Like,
Oh, that's
just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, they've made a $500, $400 castle. What's stopping the next big
Yeah,
Disney
Lego
ship from
makers
being
out there.
one of their classes, like the Disney Dream? It would be amazing. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Is the
So.
Disney cruise ship similar to like the Royal Caribbean
Mhm.
ship? Like it has like all like the water slides and all that
Yeah.
stuff. too?
And characters.
It's dialed back a little. Yeah.
Yes.
Their differential is they have the characters, right? So they really
Yeah.
And no
cater to the
casinos.
little kids. And then
Yeah,
when
no
you have the little
casino.
kids, they will babysit them for you. So you can actually have adult
Mhm.
time. So
There's even like
It's-
team clubs on it.
yeah, team
Isn't
zone
there a
too.
cruise ship with a roller coaster?
Yeah, the new Royal Caribbean, the new Carnival
Hey,
ship,
TJ.
the Carnival Celebration has a roller coaster. I think there's some Norwegian ones with one. Yeah, no, I remember literally while I was on the Oasis of the Seas, I remember seeing the new Royal Caribbean ship and literally seeing like the roller coaster go, and I'm just
Icons,
like, wow.
right?
Mhm.
Icons is the new Royal
No, the
Caribbean.
new. I'm sorry, I said Royal Caribbean
Oh,
again.
that's crazy.
The new,
Oh, the new.
Carnival Celebration has a roller coaster.
Tristan's
But I
watching
think-
us from his party. That Tristan's in a party somewhere. So shout out to Tristan, our oldest. 'Cause
Yeah.
apparently
And
he's
he's
watching us. He's watching us. He's
Oh,
texting.
nice. Hey.
Maybe they're, these young
Let's
guys
go.
drinking somewhere. Happy birthday to Tristan's friends out there. Shout
Yeah.
out.
He's taking an Uber home. he was saying.
I hope he's taking an Uber home. He's not hopefully waiting for mom to Uber him home, right?
Uber mom.
Yeah, what's up, TJ? TJ in the chat as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun stream. The 250. You were
Running
Yeah.
around.
We've never had someone on a cruise. Well,
He's never
like a far
done a-
destination doing.
Yeah.
like,
he's
I
never
mean-
been a guest on a cruise ship on someone's live stream.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I mean, I
I've never been on a
love.
cruise ship.
Oh man, it's the best. It's one of those things where like I feel like to a lot of people who have never been on a cruise, like some people kind of write it off and like, because I mean, well, the thing is too is like if you do try it, like there's kind of no backing out unless you like
Yeah.
fly home from your first
stuck
stop or
there.
something like
Yeah.
that. But still, and I mean, some people just don't like boats in general. But to me, it's like if you're worried about the like getting seasick or whatever, like there's 100%. There's so many patches and different things you can take to take care of that. I don't even think, honestly, like my second cruise, I don't even think I took anything, and I was fine.
No, and some of these ships are so big; they're really so stable.
Exactly.
Like it's an
Mhm.
island
the
already,
Oasis,
right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
Oasis was like so, like I definitely felt the ocean and kind of a little bit more on our first cruise because it was like a regular size cruise ship. But on the Oasis, like it was so big, like I think I maybe like took Dramamine on the first day, but like I like forgot about it because it's like a floating city.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And cruise ships have come along since, like, the first cruise we went to was in 2006.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
the one
yeah.
just 2024, big difference in the ship in general.
We also had a 2-year-old then, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
we
got
could stick
sick.
them in the kids section.
You also have the
Yeah.
river cruises now. So a lot
Yeah,
of
my
the
mom was
European
supposed
river
to.
cruises,
Yeah, I really want
those
to do
look
those.
really good.
I think so.
But it's not too sway because the boat's
like,
smaller.
what is it? I
It's
know
a
this is.
smaller, longer boat,
Mhm.
and it just does the rivers.
Yeah,
So
just the
it's
small
like
rivers, like
Seine.
Rhine River, and
The Rhine.
a cousin
forgot,
of
I'm
mine
going on a
did.
river cruise this
A
December.
cousin of mine did a river cruise on the Nile,
Ooh.
like Egypt. Yeah, so you would pass by all these pyramids. It's like unreal, and it was
Yeah.
really small. It was like maybe 50 people, like
Wow.
very. And so, but it was only
That'd be
like
interesting.
2-3 days, like just down, because it is still the longest river right down there.
Yeah.
So it's cool. But no, I think at this point I really want to get back on a big cruise. What's the biggest one? Epic?
Epic.
The biggest
big-
one would be the Icons of the Seas.
Icons.
There's another one that Royal
Oh, it's
Caribbean is
coming.
about to put out too, and it's going to be like slightly bigger
Even
than.
bigger. Jeez.
Slightly,
Every-
another inch
every
here,
year.
another inch there. I think they're having
Well.
problems now with the harbor, right? Like that was like one of the criticisms out
Oh
there.
yeah,
where
like some
they
places like
how
they
do you
can't
even
even
park?
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like they're getting so big. We're like, there's no place to even like park these things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
technically, yeah.
So the ports
Right.
are not even big enough to like house.
Yep.
Something. But I mean, then again, like I mean, hey, you're probably going to end up having a certain cruise liner buy land and create this whole new port
Yeah.
that is like specifically for these
For it.
ginormous, and whoever does it first is going to have like a leg up on the other companies because they're going to be
Yeah.
like, hey, this is why you go on our cruise line because we have the mega gigantus humongous whatever they're going to call it.
Yeah, cruise.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
for
mean
sure.
it really is crazy how like, and I mean this is why I love cruise ships and like boats and ocean liners and stuff so much because like the Titanic like is small compared to what we got now.
Oh,
And, like when you see like the
Yeah.
evolution of like
Mhm.
how much
Yeah,
bigger these
the
ocean
scale of
liners got
everything,
and then cruise
it's
ships,
crazy.
it's awesome. I
is.
really it would be so cool, man, to see like the
Like-
Titanic was big, but it was like the way it was designed was obviously like realistic and kind of I don't know how to, like architecture kind of building style to it. But it would just I don't know, it'd be so cool to get like a kind of a more of a play
Minifigure.
scale, more fun like Disney cruise ship, and then you could
Mhm.
have like the because the Disney cruise ships have like this like water ride thing when you get in this tube and it's like an attraction at sea or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'd be cool,
Your
man.
kids enjoyed the
Sean would
cruise,
be all
or-
over that. Too.
Oh man, yeah. Because like the Titanic's cool, but like there's no minifigures with it. If they had a Disney cruise ship, imagine like the minifig lineup. Like it'd be so cool. But I think
All like beachwear.
yeah. Well, because like
Yeah, so cute.
when you on these
Yeah.
cruises, the coolest thing is like Mickey and Minnie and all the characters, they have so many versions of themselves.
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah.
like the Captain Mickey and Captain
Yeah.
Minnie look to
Yeah.
them, where they have like
Yeah.
Yeah.
cruise
And then
captain gear,
Tropical Mickey.
and then you got like the the tropical one and stuff. And I've seen people,
Goofy.
I've seen people go on Disney cruises like around Christmas, and I'm like, ooh,
Maybe we should
giant
do that.
Christmas tree. Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah, you
Pirate.
were saying on your stream about the advent calendar, the Disney advent calendar.
Oh,
it would
it's
have been
so
cool
weak.
to have like the mini, like the Mickey and Minnie in like Santa costumes.
Oh,
would have
man.
been
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah, that'd
Ideal.
be sick.
to me an advent calendar is not even like. It's got to have at least 2 like new exclusive minifigs to it to make it worth it, because especially when they're $45 now, and they're getting more expensive. It's like I mean, if you don't have any exclusive figs, it's like, well, what's the point of
Yeah, what's
getting
the
it?
point?
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, usually City and Friends don't have the exclusive. They'll have a Santa or something. But
yeah.
speaking of another thing that you've got into lately, and Harold might be
Oh man.
interested in this, is Mega Construct.
Mm.
Brent's
Oh,
dabbled in the
nice.
Mega.
Dabbled
Yeah.
and dabbled hard.
especially the Pokemon
Charizard.
Mega Construct.
Oh, yeah.
Wee.
They're the
I,
best
Because
one.
Harold has a lot, Brent, of these Pokemon Mega
They're
Constructs.
awesome. I actually.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, you
I
got the
actually-
UC. Oh yeah. The UCS.
Mm.
UCS
Crazy.
Charizard with it like moves.
You have this
like
one,
the,
Harold?
I haven't gotten those ones yet.
I love
because
the
there's
base.
another one
That's
too.
cool.
I want the
Oh, yeah.
big jumbo Pikachu.
Yeah, that's one too. Now the thing is like the oh my gosh, brain fart. Forgot what I was gonna say. Pokedex is really cool though. Like the Pokedex is that's a really cool one. What was it? Oh
Wait,
yeah,
there's
no,
a
I
set
was-
that's a Pokedex?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's got
I want
like
the Ash Ketchum one.
Oh.
it's got a little light brick in it and everything, and it's usually like $40, and it's like I think it's on sale right now because of Black Friday for like 23. Like it's gonna be a little pickup for me. It's Pokedex.
Oh,
It's like
and you
it's a
have that
1-to-1
I-
scale. Like hold it in your
What?
hand, open it up. There's like different inserts of different Pokemon you put in there. Like
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
I think I was when I was really talking about the whole Pokemon and like Mega Constructs thing. Like Pokemon for them is like Star Wars and Disney for Lego, and in terms of like how much volume and what they're selling. Like if Mega Construct didn't have the Pokemon license, they would they'd be struggling for sure. Because I mean, sure they've gotten some other cool licenses here and there, but they've had Pokemon for like a while. Like I've seen them randomly have Game of Thrones or randomly have Call of Duty or something like that. But it seems like the Pokemon theme for them is something that has kind of been around for a while. At least it feels like it. But yeah, man. And it's crazy the amount of new molds. And shout out to Tyler, Life Bricks. He a lot of like they do a lot of prints that you wouldn't expect them to do, new molds.
Mm.
Apparently, I mean Tyler, can sort of identify that stuff quicker and better than I can. But like, yeah, like I mean, they kind of don't hesitate to like make new molds and print pieces that maybe Lego might put a sticker on. Who knows? But yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. It's funny to get the reaction from like whatever my wife or a casual friend of mine or something that's like, why would you ever even pick up a non-Lego brick building toy? And I'm like, I don't know, man. They drive a hard bargain. They have Pokemon, so I don't know.
I think
Uh-oh,
Harold
where's
has
showing.
Champ
early
one,
show and
too.
tell.
Champ-
That's funny.
Bro, my
Oh,
champ. That's
champ.
crazy.
Wait,
Bro.
what's going on with the arms?
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
It's too
Here I
heavy.
am talking about how great
So-
Mega Construct is.
oh.
and
The
how
clutch
it's falling
power.
apart.
It does have a
It's
mechanism in the back.
too top
that I was
heavy.
in the process of not having it and make it more static.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, like, so Mega Contracts has been like updating
Well,
most of
Lapras.
their Pokemon like sets. Like
Yeah.
this is the first release of the Lapras, which is probably like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But the new one
Are these retired now? Lapras and Machamp?
action like playability. Like they have
Mhm.
like a little mechanism here where it shows Lapras like swimming. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, it's
Can you
it's
still
weird.
get these ones in the store?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like in terms of
Okay.
like how they like retire stuff, it's weird. Like I feel like their stuff just like lasts for a while. I
Oh.
don't know. It's
Mhm.
Unretirable.
like I feel like I don't know. Their stuff has a longer shelf life. Probably because they're them as a company, they aren't like putting out as much
Mhm.
volume as Lego.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's why their
Yeah.
shelf life is
has to be longer.
longer
Yeah.
because they have less like total amounts of like
Yeah.
things that they make.
Are
So
gonna
like with like
release-
with Lego though, it's like they put out so much stuff. Like when
know.
a set retires after like a year and a half or something like that, it feels like it's here and it's gone. Like
Mhm.
so, in terms of like trying to keep up on, especially if you're trying to complete a whole theme or whatever like that. So, yeah, man, Mega Constructs, it's awesome. It's funny. It's so funny how like I'm in just such a wild like point in like my Lego fandom because like Pokemon really got a hold of me and like it was a whole like I had a long dark age from Lego, got back into Lego like loosely back in 2015 and then 2018 2019 is when I was like fully back into Lego, and then same thing with Pokemon cards. Like I loved the Pokemon at the same exact time that I was into Lego when I was a kid. Kind of just fell off both of them, and then
You're entering it again.
well, randomly too, back in like back when I was buying like the Force Awakens sets, because I think 2016 I did have like a random, 10 of Pokemon cards that I bought back in like 2016 that I found. So I like had my like kind of broke the ice a little bit, because that's like with like Lego, like Force Awakens came out in 2015. Like I bought like 8 sets, but then kind of like chilled out for a while. Like I didn't buy any. Sadly, I should have, but I didn't buy any Rogue One stuff. I didn't buy any Last Jedi stuff. A couple things here and there, but then it wasn't until 2019 where I was like fully back into collecting. So I had the same thing with Pokemon. It's like I randomly bought some in 2016, and then but honestly, it kind of Lego was another reason why I got back into Pokemon, because it's freaking.
I blame it.
The amount of these that I have.
Oh,
Lego.
Wait, hold on. What is that? Oh,
Cards.
the trading
Dude.
card.
Oh,
yeah. You are into cards.
Yeah.
You don't play Pokemon Go, do you?
Oh yeah,
You
I've
just
played
really-
Pokemon. I played Pokemon Go since release.
What level are you on?
Level 50.
Oh man, no, not quite, because there's a lot of times with. I think I'm getting close to.
Now
40.
Nick's the champion of Canada.
Dude, it takes so long to rank up once you're like getting close to like once you're like past even 30. I remember becoming a level 30 and seeing like the amount of XP I had to get for 31 and being like, oh my god, like this is crazy.
I got to level 50 within 2 weeks. That level 50 dropped. It took me 2 weeks
Wow.
on 2 accounts. But
Now
that's
is that like
hardcore.
Community Day this Sunday, by the way.
is the fastest way to rank up like catching Pokemon, or like doing like all the raids and challenges and things?
Well,
Stuff
I
like-
already had all the XP. I just had to do all the tasks, and it took 2 weeks
Oh, okay. I see.
because some of the tasks were time regulated too.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you have to do like something, you have to wait the next day before you have to do, and then you have to wait the next day.
Like before Brick World Chicago, we'd go to Chicago for Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I would go Pokemon. That would be
Like,
my
we're like, oh, there's
Pokemon
Brick World
convention.
Chicago
I mean,
here
dude,
too.
Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
we can go
I
there.
have great memories, because I mean, pretty much
Go
every
fast.
vacation my wife and I have taken, like we'll definitely play some Pokemon Go in there. And
Yeah.
on the Santa Monica Pier in California, we did a raid for a Giratina, and mine was shiny, and I got it, and it's one of my coolest shiny
Oh.
Pokemon, and like that's a memory that I'll remember forever. Like that was
Nice.
awesome. Oh yeah.
I play Pokemon Go.
That
Sorry,
song,
you
bro.
guys.
What's that kid doing now? I want to know what that kid.
I know, right?
That kid's probably like 20 now.
Someone follow up with him. Like, check in on him. Is he good? What's going on?
Because that song was probably what 2016, and now it's
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah. It would have
I
been
know,
right
like,
when Pokemon
Nick,
Go
you have
was
to
popping.
download this app. So much fun. I don't know anything about Pokemon.
So for your Pokemon cards, how do you store them? Do you keep them like in an album? Do you just have them in a
Ziploc bag.
tin?
Well, I have binders,
Is it
but
like show and
also
tell already?
I have binders, but when it comes to cards that are in like top loaders, like
Yeah.
these plastic things, they don't like cards that
They
you
don't
put
album.
in these.
Yeah.
Now you can buy binders that will fit these.
Oh.
To be fair, but
Okay.
like certain cards that I
okay.
have in these top loaders, like there's boxes that are here. I'll show you one. Do I have?
Are the
yeah.
ones in those top loaders the
These
special ones? Like the
these are
Yeah, top loader.
yeah, like this is yeah, there you go. This is $140 right
jeez.
now.
Wow.
This
What's
is
your most
probably-
expensive?
Ooh.
He's not going to show it.
This might be a
because-
contender. No, this might
Oh,
be a
really?
contender. No, because I'm really new into collecting, so I don't.
That's
or not-
Shiny Mew, right? Shiny Mew.
Yeah. I'm newer into Pokemon card collecting, so the majority
see.
of my collection is modern.
Mm.
Like I mean, I have some older stuff, but it's like obtainable older stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's not. I don't have any like crazy like base
Collectibles.
set stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the OG
So
stuff.
Gen 1 would be the expensive ones. Like
Not all Gen 1, but like if you have something from base set and it's holographic, it's definitely and it's in good condition. It's definitely worth a bit, and especially if you have a first edition. Like it is a first edition booster box, like one of these right here. And there's a reason why I've not ever opened this, but this is a
Ooh.
sealed. This is a sealed Disney
Lorcana.
Lorcana,
Yeah,
the
we
very
love Lorcana.
first. This is
Oh,
the
we're
We're
first
talking about
set. The
wow.
very, this
what
was
is that?
it's
We
a
were
trading
talking
card
about this
game.
a few episodes ago with I
I don't
think
think I
Sean
Amberlaya.
Lorcana or
Oh.
Amberlaya. Yeah,
have any of the
Amberlaya.
cards down here. But yeah, no, it's a
she
trading
plays
card game.
Lorcana a lot.
Oh yeah, she was showing.
But
Okay.
I
the
better
reason
remember doing
why the reason why I'm not opening this is because when you talk about like some of the most expensive
costs, yeah.
like stuff with Pokemon, like the very first run of Pokemon, like if you have a first edition run of base set Pokemon, like the box itself is worth like $250,000 if you have it
No
sealed.
way.
Yeah, but obviously it was the first set, so they did they had what's called like base set unlimited or whatever I think it is, where they made like 4 more prints after it,
Mm.
and the rarity obviously goes way down because they printed more of it. So like if you have a base set box that's not first edition, still costs a
Still
lot,
more,
like
for sure.
maybe like 10, 15, 20,000 ish
That's
dollars.
substantial
I'm
for
just
like
guessing.
cards. Wow.
Oh yeah, but like a first edition one is $250,000. That's nuts.
Wait, did you say how much the Lorcana is? How much
I
is
don't
your
know.
Lorcana box?
I honestly don't know what these are going for. You'd have to check TCG Player and type
Harold.
in Lorcana first chapter and see if a booster box like this comes up.
Harold's
It's
on
How much
probably
did you buy that box for?
25
retail.
bucks?
No, retail. No, these were like 150.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Oh, so that's gonna
there's
go
a lot
up.
of packs in there. Yeah, there's like 24
Oh.
packs in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is.
Jeremy, do you do Pokemon cards?
There's
or any
the
kind of
Elsa
cards?
card in
Used to.
here is crazy.
Used to.
We got heavily into Pokemon cards. I don't remember when, but yeah, we were buying boxes and everything else, and
We actually played.
yeah, we actually played the game. It had a online game where you can play it, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the board game shop that was near where we lived in Southport, they did weekly tournaments and everything for Pokemon. And
Oh,
actually,
wow.
here the library here does one for every Friday.
Okay.
Was this before Pokemon Go?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
The
you guys
TCG is like it's really cool to kind of get involved with. I've tried to, at least like my buddy owns a shop and he has game nights where they like play it when like the new set comes out and everything. But honestly, like I've spent so much time just like learning it and understanding it before, and like then you got to go into like making your deck and everything. But like,
There's something about the opening the packs and just seeing what you get.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I think that's what basically the crack it was for us is like we basically
man.
like we always just wanted to open up the pack, see what we get.
Yeah, dude, and like so what's cool is the new Lego Star Wars set has created like these split gold cards where it's like a chase, like you finally have something to kind of chase because these are like there's only like one in every like 50 packs or something like that.
And you got
and
it.
so
That's
like
cool.
yeah, like when you now some of the other old sets, like there's like specific like Captain Rexes that are desirable because it's Captain Rex or whatever, but they specifically like went in and made this a certain type of rarity to be a chase. Like this card right here is what's called a special illustration rare, so it specifically like is designed to be hard to pull, so it is something rare. And when you do get lucky enough to pull it, you're like, oh my god! Like I pulled like $100 Charizard card on my birthday. It was the coolest thing ever.
Oh,
Like,
I remember that.
oh, so cool.
Yeah, I remember your
I was like,
story
if
when
there
you
was
did
any day to pull this card, man, right now is so perfect for it. But no. So in turn, I want to make this comparison just because like while we're talking about obviously like Lego and Pokemon, it's crazy how like the parallels there are, because you have the people that just collect and open packs and don't play the game, and that's kind of like the people in the Lego community that just buy sets, build them, put them on a shelf. Then you have the people in Pokemon that actually play the TCG. Then you have people in Lego that actually like build custom cities and mocks and things and stuff like that. Then you have people in the Pokemon industry that just invest and just buy stuff and never open it and then flip it. And you have that in Lego
For
too.
sure.
So it's
For
crazy to
sure.
see
Yeah.
the parallel. I
Yeah.
really want to do, and I mean, if I had time to like make YouTube videos like I used to, I probably would have done it by now. But I just think it'd be really cool to just do like a Pokemon
Comparisons.
and Lego,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
video, just a video
Yeah.
about comparing the two. I would like, because this, like one of these boxes here, like these Elite Trainer boxes, this is usually like around $50. Like I'd buy one of these, get
And
a
invite.
$50 Lego set, compare the experience, the experience and the value and blah 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 and all that stuff. Like I think that would be cool. I've looked it up on YouTube to see if anybody's done an in-depth
nobody.
like Pokemon collecting versus Lego collecting or whatever, and no one's done it. I mean, but it'd be cool. I think it's so fantastic, especially comparing the online communities.
For
like
sure. Oh my
there's
god.
communities like what we're involved in with Lego, and like there's also stuff like that.
I mean,
in,
if we're full of bricks,
Pokemon.
somebody must be full of Pokemon.
Well, hey, I know, right?
somewhere on
I
a
will
Friday
say this: the Lego community has cooler like podcasts and streams, because a lot of people that like stream and stuff, like there are like a couple of podcasts that exist, or at least that I'm not, maybe I'm not aware of some others that exist, but there's not as many, I feel like, that are easy to find and exist in terms of podcasts in the Pokemon space. But most people that stream, like they don't stream and kind of do like a discussion podcast show based thing, like
No.
what this is, what Good Morning Brick World is, what Cali Brick Click was, what ACOB is, and what all these different things. It's like, so most people in like the card space, like they just stream and rip packs and hang out with their
Yeah.
chat, which is awesome. Like I
Mhm.
have a lot of fun watching certain creators just do that. Honestly, that's kind of a leg up that Pokemon and card collecting has on us, is because like build streams are cool, but like typically for a build stream to be like engaging, it's gotta be an old set that like you don't see everybody every day building like some old rare Star Wars set or whatever, or it's gotta be like, or you're in LAN and it's something that's not out yet.
Mhm.
That's like the only two instances where like, because it's such a slow process with like, you could take like just a regular guy who's like not even like, I've clicked on a card video where like I don't even know this guy, he's boring, he's not really speaking up very well, his audio quality sucks, but somehow he has the new Pokemon card set early, and I just got to see what some of these packs look like.
Sucks you in.
That's a leg up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much easier a little bit for like the Pokemon card community to just like have product and have content, because I used to kind of think that I could do that in the Lego space when I first started. Like in my head, I was like, the more Lego sets I buy, the more streams I can do and the more videos I can do, and it works that way. Don't get me wrong, it does kind of work that way in the Lego space, but it like if you just have a ridiculous amount of packs, like that's just like ammunition for pack opening streams, and like you can't really do that. And I mean, I guess we have blind bags in Lego, but it's just like the minifigures, so it's like,
Yeah.
Those are
That's
scannable
what-
now.
There's just 12.
yeah, right. So yeah, that's kind of one like leg up that they have on like other collectible stream. It doesn't even have to be Lego, it can be people that do podcasts about action figures. Everyone's kind of got what the action figures are, but like you said, Jeremy, the mystery of like what's in the next pack,
What's in the next pack?
you never know. And that's so, man, I've seen like PokeRev like open up like base set booster packs and like, or like legendary collection with like the firework holographics, and oh man, really cool stuff. But yeah, man, not to go too much on a ramble, but because of these things right here, because of these Lego
Love.
trading cards,
Love.
we ripped a bunch of packs of these in Brick World with Life Bricks and Cristo from Stud City and
Yeah,
Will
that's
Bricks
right.
Productions. A bunch of us were having a lot of time. It was at the ACOB set release party. A bunch of us were ripping packs, man, and it was a good time. And that's kind of what that's definitely what sparked my my Pokemon love again.
Yeah.
Speaking of the ACOB party back in Brick World, Chicago,
Yeah.
you guys did perform your song. I want to get into the performance, but before that,
Yeah.
I
You
want
guys covered it fantastically.
maybe talk about the song that you wrote, especially
Yeah.
the verses that you wrote. I was wondering, did you have like a background? I asked Sean the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember hearing it, watching back to on
So,
replay
but
game with Sean.
did you yourself have like a background in rapping or even
So
writing
not
or
as much
anything?
as not as much as Sean. Like I definitely never did any like open mic like
Hmm.
8 Mile battle rappy thing like he's done, and he really has done that. Like when he first told me,
Yeah.
I kind of thought,
Does he have footage of that or anything? Or I guess
yes, it
that he
exists
does.
somewhere. I don't even know how
Okay.
to. I think you have to like.
Have you seen it?
Yes, Sean has to. Sean sent me the link one time. I don't have it
Okay.
anymore. I don't even know how to find it. But ask him for it, he'll send it to you. It's crazy, man, because anybody can tell you that, and you can think, well, was he just like doing it in his buddy's backyard? Or like, no, this was like a thing with like microphones and everything. When he finally showed me that, and this was a long time ago that he showed me this. I think he first showed me this like way before him and I talked about like making like songs ourselves.
He was planting the seeds before he dropped
Yeah.
the bomb that.
But it
you
was
have to
just
do
funny
this.
because like that's a pretty bold thing to tell someone. Be like, I used to do 8 Mile stuff before the movie even came
right.
out. And then like
You're like, what?
that's a bold claim. And then he'd be
Right?
like, no, I have receipts. And I'd be like, actually? He'd be like, yeah, dude, someone filmed it on a freaking like, rumor touch or something back in the day. It's crazy. Oh man. But yeah, no,
But-
so my experience, well, to answer your question, my experience, not quite on that level, but I spent a lot of so much time in high school growing up with my buddies doing just off the cuff freestyle raps. It used to just be like the funnest thing to do. I don't know. It's like, especially when like, this is back when like everyone's like 16 getting their license and like somebody got like, nice speakers and like this whole sound system installed in their trunk. And like everybody would like ride around in the car after school. And this was before like Bluetooth was like in every car. So you would actually pass the aux around and somebody would be like, dude, I have such a dope beat, dude. You got to pass me check somebody rap on this and like just check this out, and then like plug in his iPod Touch and like play a sick beat. So yeah, definitely a lot of that. But that song is only the second like verse I've ever actually wrote. Like I wrote and recorded like one thing just with some friends for fun. Oh my gosh, this is so long ago. This is probably. There's YouTube receipts of this too. I can find it and send you the first ever Brent rap if you want to hear it.
Oh man!
But it was a long time ago, man. I was probably like 15, 16 at the time. But that's the only other time I ever wrote anything. So it was very kind of weird at first for me to like think about like, because like thinking about like, performing the song like with the fold as a possibility, because this is way before we even thought that was going to be possible. I was like, I don't think I would be like scared to do that, but it was kind of weird to be like, okay, like I have to write something when I've only ever really done it once, and like most of my experience is just like going off the top freestyling with friends. So, but there was a lot of that going down growing up with my friends through high school and stuff like that. Yeah, it's funny because it brings back so many memories, because you'd have a buddy that would just like, if he had a couple beverages going and he was rapping, like it just would turn into a complete alter ego, like ODB from freaking Wu-Tang or something.
Yeah,
like it was wild. Shout out to my buddy Seth. If you're my buddy Hudson watches ACOB from time to time. So Hudson, if you're watching, dude, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of fun times with that growing up, but nothing crazy serious.
What was Sean's reaction when you sent him your clip?
He was like, he liked it. He wasn't like, he didn't like. I was real like worried because like I had to be the last verse, and I'm like, I feel like that's pressure, man. I have to follow Duck. Duck Bricks is like Duck Bricks. Like now, to be fair, and I know Sean put that out there, and like, obviously Duck didn't act like he came up with like the lyrics and everything, but like Sean wrote that verse for Duck. But it's like it's so perfect, and it's definitely like it's the most it's just so Duck, that whole verse, like with and of course like that was probably the most like repeatable, like, the whole duck is in the building, quack, quack, and like that the crowd is getting super into that part and everything, obviously. Obviously, like aside from the chorus, like I feel like Duck is, I mean, look at who he is. I mean, come on, he's a Lego YouTuber, Lego master. I mean, like, dude, it's so crazy seeing, because I remember when we first had Duck on, this was back when he was kind of like newer onto the scene, like
Yeah.
only maybe
Still in his
having
parents' basement.
oh yeah, and like having
Yeah.
like only maybe like 20,000 ish subs.
Yeah.
I say only, but like compared to what he has
Only.
now.
Yeah.
Dude, there needs to be like a Lego documentary on him, because it's like he goes into like
Crazy.
this, like the Lego YouTube space, and then all of a sudden he's just like, well, now I'm gonna go to Lego Masters, and then he won,
And the Lego
and he's
world.
doing all this other cool stuff, and
He's doing like TED Talks.
he's just like dude, he's just killing the game. He's like grabbing the Lego game by the horns and just like, dude,
Ride it.
yeah, man, riding the wave.
For
Yeah,
sure.
shout out to Duck. It's a lot of pressure to like, that was my first thought, because like before I really started putting my verse together, like Sean was like, you're gonna go at the end after Duck, and Duck's gonna go in the middle, and I gotta start it off.
Look at that impression. Spot on.
Yeah.
I know,
It's like I've only done like 163 episodes.
I was like, wait, Shauna?
I know.
It's like, you ever think about like doing like, like 160 episodes with a guy? You spend a lot of time talking to him, you know what I mean?
And sounding like him. Really. We don't
He
sound
always
like
throws
each other
in the,
No,
there you go.
there you go.
Yeah, it was funny last night when me and Lake were streaming. I was giving Sean a lot of crap. That was funny, because he really like it's. It took me a few times of realizing it, but me and Stud Lake were talking about it a lot last night. Sean used to be like so much more like like stay on topic, stay focused type thing, and like. But like, I mean, hey, you get me and like Tyler started about,
Food.
which fast food restaurant has the best French fry. I mean, we can give you an hour on that if you want to. And like these tangents that we used to go on, especially there was an episode when Sean wasn't there and it was just me and Tyler, and we went on for like ever about something random. Sean would kind of be like, no, I like it. It's funny. And like people like it or whatever. But, like you still got to like, stick to the main theme, you know what I mean? People were tuning in for the Lego, doing his whole Sean reasoning behind everything. But for these last, and I think Stud Lake ultimately finally pointed it out and really made me kind of realize it, because I kind of like thought about it, but I'm like, is he? For these last like 6 or 7 episodes, I swear, like he's leaning into more of like the sidebar. There you go, dude. I'm telling you, Sean needs a. I've been in so many ACOB streams and replay gang, so many. Like that's definitely, there you go, is one of his like Seanisms, as we call it. That is kind of goes unnoticed, because Sean comes up with so many like funny things like hunge and all these like abbreviations and everything. But yeah, no, it's so funny to see like. It's like, oh, now Sean is like he's loosening up a little bit. He's not that he was like uptight before. I mean, like we needed it. It's always, especially with like, me and like someone like Tyler or really any other guests that could, sidebar too far. It was always kind of nice to have Sean to like reel it back in.
Yeah.
But I feel like as of lately, he's just letting it fly, man. And I like it. It's like I don't know. It's a certain Sean. It's a certain Sean era. You know what I mean? Like he'll probably he'll after he evolves out of this like sidebar, talk about anything ever, talk about apple butter for 20 minutes at the beginning of the show.
Ooh,
apple butter's so good.
That's just kind of the vibe he's in right now. And then I feel like eventually, he'll evolve back into more of structure or whatever. Yeah.
Speaking of Sean's impersonations, I know Brent does a few impersonations. I've heard your Duck Bricks impersonation. I don't know if it's too last minute.
It's been a minute since I've done it, but I also haven't watched a Duck video in a minute. But he usually was like, "Hi, thank you for tuning in to Duck Bricks. Today, I'm buying every single Lego set that Walmart has on the shelves, and we're going to see how many carts it takes to buy them all."
That
Now,
is good.
as you see behind me, I have a bionicle mask
Yes.
that actually they only ever made 5 of in
Now
existence.
close your eyes, everybody.
I have all 5,
Yeah.
and what I'm going to show you next is how I achieved buying all of them. I actually flew around the world 6 times to get all of these bionicle masks.
Jeremy, have you heard Duck Bricks? Yeah, okay.
It's been a while since I've done a duck impression.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
brick
shout out to
clicker.
Duck, dude.
That's fresh.
Oh, the
Still good.
clicker.
Still good.
Dude, man, I really went.
Oh yeah, you do brick clicker too.
Oh, hello, guys.
Hello, boys.
Brick clicker. Today we're looking at the new 2025 Lego sets coming out next year. They're actually going to be making a UCS Jar Jar Binks bus. Now, this bus is going to come with about 5,000 pieces. It is going to be glorious and huge. And it actually is going to have a play function on the back. When you turn a little lever, he'll stick his tongue out.
Yeah,
That was good.
you got skills.
It's been a while since I've done impressions, but I'm glad you're making me do them. I got to knock the rust off.
Yeah,
warm.
those are great.
I think I was watching the ACOP show and people in the chat were like, "Yeah, do Emperor Palpatine?"
Oh, they were, yeah, because
mixed
I was
with,
telling
like,
them, yeah,
it was like
exactly.
all these mashups or something. And it
Oh,
was-
dude, it was like Palpatine as I forget. It was like Palpatine's cadence with like somebody else's like
Material
voice.
or
And
something. yeah.
it worked. That whatever it was, I did it. It was awesome. It was like hilarious. It worked out, but yeah.
But I guess
it's funny
this is
because
how
like the
when
most.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is kind of how like you were talking about in high school when you guys are passing
Yeah.
around the
Yeah,
accent.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys are just riffing on anything.
The
and
off
it's
the
just-
cuff, exactly. When you do an impression of someone, like unless you have a script, like you're kind of just going off the top. I mean, dude, honestly, doing a podcast and just like having conversation is kind of going off the top. And I say that because there's a guy named Harry Mack. I'm sure you may have seen him pop up on social media somewhere, but his thing is he just goes into crowds and tells random people to give him a random word, and he'll put a beat on, and he'll literally freestyle for like 15 minutes, and he'll have like 5 people, and they'll all pick a word, and he'll just sit there and spit just really good bars because he's like a professional at this stuff. But and he just goes off the cuff, and he was in an interview being like describing like freestyling, and he's been doing it forever. He's like, man, he's like, everybody freestyles every day. You just don't know it. Like when you have a conversation with someone, it's not like you're reading a teleprompter or whatever. But yeah, man.
I think
Shout out to
Sean was
Harry
saying it was probably FPJ and
Full Price
Emperor
Jones.
Full Price
Emperor
Jones.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Was that the mashup? Full Price.
Oh,
Jones?
that might have been the mashup. Yeah, because Full Price Jones. It's the Full Price Jones is funny because it's an impression of Sean's regular voice through a voice changer. So it's like the craziest one, but it's kind of just, it really just kind of sounds like a rich man who's probably smoked one too many cigars and has a real like rich voice. Probably owns like 5 or 6 Ferraris and doesn't even care about them. But no, and then if you do Palpatine, it's just like, do what must be done. Henceforth you shall be known as Darth Vader. So there's 2 things when it goes into an impression. Like, yes, it's important to get the voice, but the cadence is a big thing.
The cadence.
Like,
Absolute.
you know, like if you do someone like Donald Trump, it's very, hand gestures and the
With
way
the
you kind of
hands,
say
yeah.
things. But like some people, when they do them, they start to get like a little too British. And it's like, oh, now you're sounding a little too British, mate. I don't know. You're getting, but it's tough, man. Like shout out to actors that do the stuff
For
for like
sure.
a whole entire feature film. I mean, actors are just really good at impressions. I mean, like especially Christian Bale. I did not know he was English until I saw a video of him doing an interview literally like 5 days ago. All this time, thought he was American.
Even
like,
when you're watching The Walking
thought he
Dead,
was
a lot of those
American.
characters are British, when
yeah.
they're interviewed. Like,
Oh, I
it's
did.
wild.
And what is an
Oh.
American accent, right? Like
Yeah.
you kind of
well, yeah, for us, it's like we don't. I mean,
every day. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Maria
funny.
has a thing. Whenever she goes to a different country, she adopts that accent, and
Like
Yeah.
I sound more American across the border.
it's like
we go to
really
Quebec,
like-
and she starts speaking like with a
Eh?
French accent.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird, but she can't do it now. She can only do it when we're there.
Yeah.
And it's
Right,
weird.
right. It's fun.
I
It's
can
kind of
feel it.
like
Empathy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
why are you
like
sounding like that?
it's like
What?
oh, is it? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched Friends in so long. I'm like forgetting the character names. Who is
Rachel,
Ross's
Ross?
sister? Ross's sister, is it
Monica.
Monica?
Monica.
Okay,
Oh,
it is Monica.
Monica.
I was like thinking to myself, like, is it Monica? Oh my god, I haven't watched Friends in a while. But it's like when
Tomorrow.
they go to Bora Bora or whatever, and like Monica's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get braids. Like, this is so funny. But yeah, just like adopting the culture or whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
Man.
And
Yeah.
how was it like performing live? with the
Okay, so
Fold?
that was like amazing. I didn't all right, leading up to it for like weeks, long time before in advance. I'm like, I got this. This is gonna be fine or whatever. And like the nerves didn't really like settle in until like right before.
Yeah, the
Now,
minute before.
I saw you guys pacing, and
well,
I'm like,
here,
oh, I think you guys are gonna go on soon.
and I think Sean said this, but there was no sound check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
the biggest thing. It's like me and Sean haven't even like performed this like by ourselves in our room or anything just to like see how it was going to be. Like we were just kind of relying on like, okay, well, I guess sound check if there's going to be, because but honestly, I'm glad that there was like definitely some adrenaline going, because like I didn't even, it's like I subconsciously kind of knew it, but like didn't at the time. When Duck handed Sean the mic back and like turned the switch down and his mic was off, I didn't even really realize that I was like when I was picking up more on like the ad libs of stuff that he says in the chorus or whatever, like I didn't even realize I was like kind of like picking it up because his mic turned off. At least in the moment I didn't realize it, but then like after, I'm like, and when Sean was like, dude, yeah, I'm glad you realized that my mic was off when you were like, you know, filling in more for like the chorus or whatever, da 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 da. And I'm like, dude, I don't know, honestly, like there was so much adrenaline going, like I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
really
just
even
into
know
it.
that was going on.
Yeah.
But no, it turned out super sick, and I think just the interaction with the crowd is like
For sure.
the most
It
important
feeds
thing.
you.
Mhm.
It's the most important thing for really kind of any show like that, concert or whatever, like, because like we could have stood up there and like done nothing and like kind of stood in one spot and like rapped our verse and then be done, but like,
Yeah, you guys were throwing sets into the crowd.
oh yeah, well, and just and it we were really glad that, you know, a decent portion of the crowd like knew the song at least from YouTube, and like, you know, knew the chorus at least, and like knew Duck's part because he's Duck Bricks and he's awesome.
Yeah.
But like it was cool, and I mean like it's a Ninjago concert, so it's not like there's a bunch of like Lego Star Wars fans that are particularly going to be there. I mean, they're sure they're going to be in there, but you know, kind of a niche situation or whatever. But no, it went over super good, especially. Oh, and like also wanted to mention, it was just so much fun throwing Lego sets into the crowd at people. Like that was amazing. Like we're definitely gonna have to like do that again, because it's just awesome to be rapping about Star Wars battle packs when you walk up on stage with like a stack of them and you're just like
Fuck
throwing
you
them
guys.
out like frisbees into the crowd. Like that was honestly the best part, because I was like pointing at people and like, yeah, you got this. Okay, here you, like, and just send it. Like I threw one super far back to Cooper, but like someone had like knocked it away and someone else got it or whatever. But it was just a fun time. I mean, I can only imagine like I would have a lot of fun in a crowd where the performer was throwing Lego sets out into the crowd. Like that, I would be like, oh my god, like hey, they're just throwing battle packs out here. This is sweet. So yeah, it was a good time. Looking forward to doing more of that next year for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
so
it was.
there is gonna be one next year.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's. I don't know. I think the plan is to definitely try to at least make one more song, maybe even a couple. I don't know. It just kind of depends on the situation, but yeah, 100%. Like we had a lot of fun with the Fold. They're all really really cool. They pretty much like right away was like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, they love coming to Chicago. The concert this year for them was way, like, I don't know if it was way bigger, but there was definitely more people there this year versus last year, because last year, like, I don't even think many people knew that it was even happening, and so this
No.
year there was a little bit more hype for it. It was in a bigger area, it was in a
Mhm.
bigger space.
The lineup was long. We lined up for like a good 30 minutes before they.
Yeah.
Harold and I last year missed it, and we showed up just when it finished,
Yeah.
and then people were lining up getting the merch, and we're like, oh, we didn't. We were just
And they were
wandering
like,
around.
Yeah.
what's everyone doing in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know.
So no, but I think next year it's going to be
At nighttime.
even better. Yeah, because it's going to be
Yeah,
a time that makes a little more sense.
Mhm.
More and more people again will know that it's happening, because again, like last year more people knew about it, but still, was that like at an odd time, like in the afternoon at like 1 or 2 o'clock or something? Yeah, and I just think, I mean, heck, I mean, the more people, the merrier. I mean, if there's other people that make Lego rap songs out there that want to
Collaborate.
perform up there also, or whatever, yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, because concerts, I mean, they're just more of an evening thing to me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's not necessarily just because of beverages or whatever, but it's just more like everybody's done their
Relax,
they've had their dinner,
Yeah.
they've done their thing, and this is the 7 o'clock thing, whatever. So but yeah, no, there's 100% going to be another concert next year. I don't know exactly what the plans are for everything. Sean is he's notoriously known for just like springing stuff on me, like, all right, so here's what's gonna go down. I've been talking with like so and so and so and so, and we're actually gonna like do this awesome thing. It's gonna be awesome. We don't really know exactly how we're gonna do it yet, but we pretty much know how it's gonna pan out. And I'm like,
You
what?
just know it's
really?
gonna be awesome.
And it's like, yeah, I knew your reaction was gonna be that way. I've been working
Yeah.
on this for 5 months and never said anything to you about it.
Oh, exclusive ACOB merch over there?
Oh, at the concert. Interesting.
Oh, see, there's things in the work
Man, stud, you're already like spoilers.
that there's probably things in the works that even I don't know about.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sean keeps it that way because he always says, like, I love seeing your reaction when I just like spring things on you.
Ooh.
I'm like, yeah, you're right, I guess. I've been doing it since like the fake Brixie beef.
Yeah.
Before going into our next segment, I just want to ask, favorite Lego set that you've built in 2024, and favorite Lego set that you don't have but you have your eye on, you want from 2024. If you can't think of just one, you can name a few.
Built in 24 is tough because like the only things I can think of that I built in 24 is like,
or bought but haven't built.
Bought this year and haven't built. Oh, I don't know. Now I've built some. Honestly, I think the only thing I've built this year is botanicals with my wife.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's like,
ew.
Yeah, that's like really it. Botanicals and like the parrots that we have hanging up on the wall.
Yeah.
We have the big $200 Elsa castle that's halfway built, like in the next room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I mean I really need to build something. I mean, I have to build this because Tyler's like, you got to build it within the next like 2 months, and I definitely want to build that. And there is still a lot of like stuff that I would like to build that I haven't really got around to building yet. Honestly, I've been wanting to build something fun just to kind of, I don't know, spark the spark plug back up again a little bit for my Lego interest.
Yeah.
What about
well, it's
pickup?
not so much.
What's best 2024 pickup?
Man, see, I don't.
Okay, top 3.
I know in 2023,
I guess
had a
May
cool,
4th.
Remember you and Harold both showed up the same Jurassic World.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, what am I thinking? What am I thinking?
We
Dude,
got on sale.
Brick World Chicago. Oh my god, I like forgot that existed, bro. Yeah, like my best. Oh, this honorable mention, but the Frico speeder, we all know, amazing.
Oh
yeah,
Frico,
crispy,
Annie Frico,
crispy.
Yeah.
No, but the absolute best thing. Hold on, I'm gonna. I don't know if I can read. I'm gonna take my headphones off so I don't mess.
Yeah, Jeremy. Last time Brent was on, he had this great deal on a Jurassic World set. He puts it up, and then Harold had the exact same one, the exact same deal.
This one's gonna show.
This one.
Wait, hold on. Say that memory again one more time, because couldn't hear it all, but I kind of knew where you were going with it.
Do you remember? I think it was a Jurassic World set. I can't remember which one, but it was like
Mhm.
a crazy discount. And then
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if Harold had an even better
I
discount.
think it was the one that I sold to Sean. I think I either bought two and sold one to Sean. Was it like the weird long neck Terrapagosaurus something
Yeah.
Yeah,
wild name?
the ones with the nails.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the long nails.
I ended up selling that to Sean. I can't remember if I bought two and sold him one, but anyways, no, this right here, you can't really see it up there because it's behind my box of boys,
Yeah.
and the Mickey and another set. But this is 100% the best thing I bought this year, a million times, hands down. This box is so clean.
Oh, yeah.
This box is so
Dang.
it's so clean. This is
That
like
is
this is like
clean.
a PSA 10 box.
Yeah.
For those of you
It
that
has it so shiny.
dude, so shiny. There's not a stain on this thing, bro. This thing
Where'd you
is
get that?
so
Surprised you don't have gloves on.
dude. The yard sale at Brickworld. I know this thing is
Oh
like
wow.
I want to build this obviously because it's amazing, but the box is
Box.
like the
Brand
box
new.
is so good. I'm like, dude, I would almost rather just buy another one that's used and just build
Yeah.
that and keep this. I don't know. I'll probably rip into it one day, but like,
Were all the boxes in that year so shiny like that? I don't
yeah, they
remember.
used to. So this is back. This is 2012,
2012, 2011, something like that.
11. Yeah, so this is 2011.
2011.
Yeah, so I have another. Well, actually, I don't think they were all shiny because here's another 2011. Right, same box art.
Maybe just that one.
Oh yeah, this says 2010 on the bottom.
Okay.
But this one has a little bit of a shine to it. Has a little less shine,
We
maybe.
can still see
Yeah.
your ring light, so
It
is
might
shiny.
be though
Yeah.
because this box is a decent box, but it's not as crispy as this Pod Racer box. I mean, this Pod Racer box is like a freaking. It's beautiful. There's like barely scratches on it.
I just
So yeah,
started on
this
that
one
stuff.
kind of has some shine because it's from 2010, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because how the box was made or just like where because it's not as crispy of a box. But no, in terms of building, man, I really need to build something. I would love to just like get Rivendell and just build it just to have an incredible building experience and kind of rekindle the love for building. But
Was that released last year or the year before now?
That was the year before.
yeah,
Getting
Oh, was
but
to your
like
mark now.
like honestly, the most like fun I have in terms of like building experience in like the recent years, just because like I would love to build like, and the move has had it like as I moved from one house to another, that's had a lot of effect on kind of similar to Sean's situation. It's like yes, you want to build, but it's like while you're moving stuff, you're setting up a new Lego room, and you don't really have a bunch of like shelves and stuff. Like you find yourself just like building speed champs and like tucking them away somewhere because it's like, well, I can't build my AT-AT or my UCS Star Destroyer because I don't really have anywhere at the moment to put them.
Yeah.
So that kind of has a factor in there. But no, so probably building speed champs is probably like the most like fun I've had, just kind of any of the modern speed champs. But in terms of like this actual year, the actual 2024, I legitimately think the most I've built is just like different botanicals that my wife gets. Tales of the Space Age, which is the another art-ish set that you hang up, and then we have the parrots, which honestly, those parrots like the snot technique, like they're flat parrots or whatever.
Mhm.
Those
Yeah.
are kind of those on a nice colorful wall because our living room is purple.
Oh, cool.
Looks pretty
They
nice.
present well.
All right.
I remember when we were talking about them on ACOB when they first came out, and people were kind of like,
Poo-pooing it.
parrots, $60 or $60-$70, however much they're like, what? And then like Jennifer, my wife, like saw them and was like, those are cool. And I was like, I mean,
If you
obviously,
say
like,
so.
well, anytime
Okay,
your wife
I'll
says
buy
a
it.
Lego set's cool, you're like, oh, you're telling me to
Right.
buy Lego? All right.
That's right.
Yes. Like, of course I will buy Lego. I'll never forget. There was a time when I was going up to the Lego store with our daughter, and there was like I don't even remember which one it was, but there was like a new botanical set coming out, and my wife was like, "Hey, if they have that, will you pick that set up?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Man, that's the coolest thing ever." When like, instead of a grocery list or like, "Hey, go mail this somewhere and do this chore or pick this thing up somewhere. It's like, oh, you're telling me to buy Lego? Oh yeah, aye, Captain, 100%, easy, yes. So yeah, but no, I got to build something cool that's outside of just like botanicals or something that we're gonna put up in the living room. I'm like looking around my room right now, like, what should I? So
Is there a set in 2024 that has come out but you haven't gotten but you want?
oh, I mean, it's got to be
Barge?
Baradur or the
Oh,
barge.
Barador.
I'm more the barge is cool, but like to me, like I'll buy it if like next year on Black Friday it's like 30% off.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me, I would much rather spend like what it would cost to get the barge. I would rather put that towards Rivendell or Baladur or Avengers Tower or the Bugle or even the giant Hogwarts. Like I still want the giant Hogwarts. I know that there is like a
Mini,
$160
yeah.
boiled
Yeah.
down micro scale one.
130 now.
I love that. I would say watch out for those Black Friday deals. But I do love that they made that for those that want like the beautiful like kind of skyline or silhouette of Hogwarts. For those that don't have the space and don't have $470, I love that option. But oh man, just the scale of the big giant Hogwarts and the fact that it has those 4 exclusive minifigures, like I don't think they're ever going to make the founders of Hogwarts again in the set.
No.
They might,
No.
Yeah,
but it's a pretty niche, random thing to have in there, unless maybe one day we get a really cool TV show about the 4 founders of Hogwarts. That'd be really cool.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
still, they would still end up being different. So those minifigs from that set, like, I don't mean to get like figonomics here on everybody, but 4 minifigs from a set that was $470 and they're exclusive to that set, and it's not like they're just like a random Harry that has like a different show. Always looking at. Are you about to show me the figs?
You mean these
Yeah.
Those
Oh, they're
figs?
beautiful, dude. I'm telling you, when that set retires, you'll be holding
I'm
like
trying to do it
200.
straight. There you
You'll
go.
be holding like $200 in your hand because like when that set retires, like it'll probably be those will be like $50 a piece.
Whereas, like,
Honestly,
I didn't even know it was behind this.
I think right now, man, like I'm pretty sure I've seen eBay listings where it's just those 4 minifigs on eBay or something for like 100, like
Oh,
or around like between like the 80 to 100, like they're easy 20 to 25 a piece now. I think when that set retires, like I think those figs are gonna jump. I think because they're just different. It's not a Harry Potter with a slightly different sweater on or something.
Yeah,
It's literally it's one of those situations like in Star Wars, like there's only like one Revan, or now we have like a new Thrawn, but for a while there was just one Thrawn, and that's why he was crazy expensive.
One Deadpool.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I
So
need
if
to
you were
buy
to
the
rank
things now.
your favorite themes, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter, what would the ranking be? Because I know you like all 3, but
Out of
you
those,
talk
3,
about some of the other ones more. But
it's
then
tough. Yeah, I was gonna say I
like those
love
are
Speed
backup.
Champs.
no, I mean just those 3: Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Star Wars.
Oh,
What would your ranking be for those 3?
is there supposed to be music on?
No.
No. Oh, can you hear something?
Yeah, it's like the intro music.
Oh.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
I don't hear
Harold, do you
anything
hear
either.
something?
Do you have
Maybe-
something playing in the background?
Play?
Well,
It could
someone
be-
called me and I had to swipe up on their call.
I
Hold on.
was like, no.
You mean this music?
I can't believe I'm buying the founders.
You can
What?
still hear.
Add to cart. I have to go to the loo.
Add to cart.
Why? How much?
Oh,
go ahead.
okay.
Well, I found Godric Gryffindor for like $17.
No, I was just messing with you.
Oh, okay.
That is-
Well, hey, with all the technical issues I've gone through, I wouldn't be surprised if like I wasn't doing like a weird thing wasn't happening again.
Do you still hear the music or no?
No, we're good. We're good.
All right. Yeah. So
I don't even remember what we were talking about now. Oh yeah.
Ranking Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so for me it's tough because like I do still love Speed Champs and like other and if we're talking all time, I mean like Bionicle kind of weighs in there, but I still would pick Star Wars and Harry Potter over Bionicle and probably Lord of the Rings. But with Lord of the Rings it's tough because I literally I have nothing Lord of the Rings in my collection. I think I might have a random poly bag, but I wasn't collecting when those sets were coming out during like the kind of like the Hobbit time when the Hobbit movies were coming out during that time. I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't have any
What
of the
about
modern.
like non-Lego, just in general, like for fandom, like the movies or just
Rank those three Lego sets aside.
without Lego sets, just fandom.
Oh yeah,
of
Star Wars
general.
is at the top. Harry Potter, then Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
But if I'm ranking them based off of just how good their movies are, Lord of the Rings is 100% at the top.
Mm.
And then it's tough with Star Wars and Harry Potter because there's some really good Harry Potter movies, and then there's some not good Harry Potter movies, and there's really good Star Wars movies, and then there's really bad Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Lord of the Rings, it's like the whole trilogy is so amazing. Sure, you can say that the Hobbit films are a little, but it's like, but if we're gonna take one trilogy, take one, like it's just the best trilogy that's ever been made ever.
Did you get
It's
into
so
Ring
good.
of Power?
No, because I heard so many people say, I don't know, I heard way too many people that were not loving it a whole lot, so I was like,
Season 2 is really good. Season 1
okay.
is so. Season 2 is
Yeah.
really good. You get more
Yeah.
into the actual lore of Lord of the Rings. in
Right.
season 2.
Right.
But let's get into our next segment,
Next,
Yeah.
which
hungry.
is
Share your stories, share your stories, share your stories. Weekly recap.
Is it Nom Nom time?
weekly
I
recap.
went upstairs and I'm like, something smells nice
show
here,
and
but I don't
tell.
know what it was.
So one thing I want to mention that
Mm.
this week was I learned that Mason, our middle guy, has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
What?
so yes, it's called Glasses Duck.
Are we doing a shout out?
And he plays he makes these My Singing
So
Monster.
he has My Singing Monster Composer. And he has been using My Singing Composer to compose songs of anime or Japanese music. And he has
Nice.
quite the following that's grown
I
in the
know,
last month.
Nice.
So
So one of his videos has over 67,000 views.
when I first saw
Wow.
it had 47,000 views. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. 2 days later, it went up to 62,000. I'm like, oh, geez, this is climbing.
And
Nice.
so, and everybody like wants, and so he's very musical. He loves composing, even on the piano, and he's been playing with My Singing Monsters for a few years now. But and then he also dabbles with, like, of course, original, right? But he loves like a lot of anime stuff. Hang on, what if I play one right now? And it's like his most popular one, and again, it's called Glasses Duck. And I keep on thinking of Duck Bricks. I'm like, why
Right.
is this Glasses Duck?
Wait, I can pull it up.
Oh, you pull
and
it
we'll-
up. Maybe that's better.
We'll share screen. But because I didn't know these songs at all, and so
we
I
don't know these songs.
I
at
looked
all.
up the actual
Right.
We don't know
song.
these shows.
Oh, no.
Glasses Duck.
I looked up the actual song. I'm like, oh yeah, this does sound.
And
like
then
it.
he overlays the singing monsters. I don't know if you guys have seen My Singing Monsters, right? But they're like monsters in different islands, and they each have like an instrument coming out of their mouths. So they could be like do, or like flutes coming out of them. And they were like big in Fan Expo a few years ago. But it really allows him to be so creative, and we didn't realize he was delving into.
Oh,
this.
he's up to 740 now. Just this morning, I saw
Wow.
he was at 600. So he's gonna hit 1,000.
Oh,
soon.
creepy nuts.
Yeah.
So-
So
Nice.
his biggest one is, where is it?
It's the
It's right there.
Otonoke.
This one, Otonoke, yes.
69,000 now.
So it looks like this.
I don't want to I don't want a copyright strike, so I'm just gonna kind of move in.
I was about to say, yeah, you might.
So we don't know this, but like all the comments are like, "Oh, dude, that's fire." We're like, "What?" us a tutorial how
gotta
you
check this
made
out
this,
later.
and we're like, what?
I'm like, I don't know these songs, but maybe
And then so he overlays them with the actual, like you can see it like in the background, right? Like the
So this is an anime song.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like one of the top like Japanese rappers right now.
Oh, okay.
So, but we have no reference, we have no clue, and this is
Right,
why
yeah.
he just stays in his room. We're like, get out of your room. He's like, I'm busy. Busy with
I'm
what?
cooking. Let me cook.
I know.
Busy with what?
Yeah, keep your door open. No.
So yeah, it's interesting where he's going, but of course because it is copyright, like we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he can like monetize or anything.
Yeah, but he's
Right.
happy.
But we're reading the comments and we're like, oh, people like it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is fire. Could you do this?
Yeah. And so I like walk around the house going do 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 do. Do we speak the same language now, kid? Do 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 do.
Even my son knows that song. I don't know where he got it from.
So
Yeah, so I
typed
typed in the actual
Show.
song that he had show, and it's the same tune.
Yeah.
But it's like rapping
Yeah.
in Japanese.
Spy
Yeah.
I'm like,
Family.
okay.
And I guess I
is
just
a
don't know
song.
pitch enough, but people are like, oh, it's pitch perfect. I'm like,
It's all doo doos.
do do do
It's
do
doo-doos
do
going hard.
do do.
But yeah, it's picking up. It's one of those things where the subscribers are spiking up right now.
But we want
Yeah,
him to stay in
nice.
school because
So,
these are like
that's-
copyright things. Anyways, I wake up this morning and Hayden comes to my room and goes, the tree is up. I'm like, no.
Oof,
And
early
more or
for the
less,
tree.
like, I mean, we've had this Christmas tree for
Oh,
some
because
time.
last week Harold had his Christmas tree up, so I'm like, I think I'm gonna put my Christmas
And I
tree up
usually
too.
like it like after middle of November. I feel like this is early. And I love Christmas and I usually keep it even after, but like, I don't know, lately I feel like I like the clutter to be less, not the Christmas
Right.
clutter. But you know what I mean? It's like,
Do you have a picture of
and
the?
so, okay, so we take turns. So we have a mantle upstairs, fireplace and everything. And
Mm.
we take turns, me and Nick, putting what's on top of the mantle. Usually it's my traditional nutcrackers, European, very collecting too, right?
On
over
the
the
odd
years.
years, it's nutcrackers.
Is it odd?
On the even years, it's
Is it even?
it's
it is even.
Is it?
it's
So I'm gonna give you like
it's holiday
what,
Funko Pop.
so it's holiday Funko Pop. And
Nice.
this is
Oh,
this
yeah.
is what we have on our
Love that.
mantle. And it's how many years
That's
of
awesome.
collecting now? Maybe under 10.
Man, I
But we
forgot
do
you
the
open all
whole
of them.
Dixie. I mean,
That's
sorry,
fire, honestly.
Disney,
Dude, all that
Well,
dead
we put them-
oh my
Guardians of the
god.
Galaxy,
we put them
Marvel.
put them back in the box after.
Nick is very good at putting things. And I mean, do we have a Funko Pop collection? Maybe, but it's really
They're all
specific to
Christmas.
Christmas.
They're all Christmas Funko Pops.
That's cool.
Christmas
That's it. See, that's a
Funko
good like
right?
that's a good avenue to go down when collecting something like
Very specific.
Funko. Exactly. Because it's
Yeah.
like Lego, it's like there's so many different themes and avenues to go down. But that's kind of cool because like that's kind of like why I like Pokemon, because you can go into Pokemon collecting and be like, I just want to collect this one specific Pokemon, but just all the
Mhm.
different cards of this specific Pokemon, or like a specific type, like just fire Pokemon, or like a specific generation. So that's kind of cool to see, and that's I really like
But
that.
you can
If,
see
like,
our mantle is full. I don't know.
What?
And like Nick
Yeah.
just bought like I don't know the collection this year. I didn't even know he did that. That was a show until last week. I'm like, oh my god, when
2024.
this happened,
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking out for them. In my head, I'm not even like Christmas yet, right? Like I am, and I'm not. But
Because
like,
they
Yeah.
sell out.
they sell.
Yeah, you
out,
gotta act
says
fast.
Nick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeremy wasn't here well, you left for the
Yep,
Funko
yep.
Pop because I was showing
And
they're all DC
the
Girl?
Hulk this year is very disturbing to me. It's
a red
just
Hulk.
red. It's just like on
And
the
he's holding
mantle,
like
it looks like a devil Hulk.
he's holding
okay?
a melting snowman.
And it's just
Oh,
Red
nice.
Hulk.
Well,
What's
Red
his name?
Hulk's gonna be in the new
Abominable Hulk?
movie, so why not?
Red Hulk. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's a really cool like theming to take when collecting Funko, because most people just collect whatever Funko
Theme.
figures they think is cool, but that's kind of cool to be like, I just collect
Specific
Christmas
Christmas?
ones. That's dope. I love that. I love that. It's awesome.
It's like the advent calendar, like the Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Star Wars. They always come up with the new. So each
Right.
year you're looking forward to just getting that new torso with
right.
whatever the Christmas torso is.
We
I
collect-
kind of wish, which I feel like we would have seen it by now, but like how last year we had the like the Millennium Falcon like holiday diorama.
Mhm.
I kind of wish we were
Oh yeah.
getting something else like that this year, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
we would know about it by now. I think maybe. I mean,
Falcon fan,
who knows?
Falcon fan hasn't shown it.
Yeah, I was gonna say no one's leaked it, so I guess it would have probably at least been leaked by now. But I don't know. I'm kind of surprised, and you wonder if they're not doing it again because it was kind of heavily clearanced towards the end.
Mm.
Wonder why it was heavily clearanced. Might rhyme with Jequel, or yeah. It might
Sean's
be
not
because
here,
it
so you
was,
can talk about. You can
it
talk
might
about.
be because it didn't sell that great because it was sequel characters. But if you would have put a Leia, Luke, and something else, I mean, okay, granted, okay, Chewbacca was in it, so it wasn't all like
They should have
sequel
added
characters.
Ewoks. Like the
Oh
Christmas
man,
bunny.
could you imagine if they did another holiday oriented Star Wars set this year and you had like an Ewok and Leia and then throw Han and Leia in there with an Ewok, like on indoor with like indoor trees and all. I don't know. They there's a lot of different things they could do. But if they would not make it more kind of focus off the sequels, like then they could have, maybe it would have been more popular. But I don't know. Part of me is like, I don't know. Maybe they did it to just use more Rey and Finn heads because they're like, well, we can give them Christmas sweaters, but we have all these Rey and Finn heads in our factories because the prequel sets didn't sell. Let's just put them in a Christmas set and swap out these sweaters on. I don't know. That's me just absolutely spitballing. But I am very surprised that they did a holiday Star Wars set. It's like first time they've ever done it. And then now they're not doing it this year. So you would only assume that they're not doing it this year because the last year didn't sell like crazy. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I wish
Chewbacca
they'd
in
do
his red-
more like that.
In his red robe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
set
wish-
reminded me of the Thor set. You know, the Thor where he's sitting on the couch and
Yeah.
everything. That
Oh,
that
set
set
was
That was so
good.
fun.
That
forgot
set was
about
so
that set.
good, and it was $30.
Mhm,
It came with 3 minifigs,
mhm.
and it was just a slice of a room, but had
Mhm.
so much character, so much personality.
Yeah.
Ah, that set was so good. I mean, you know what? I don't even think I ever.
Excuse me.
I definitely
He didn't
bought
pick
it.
it up. Oh, you have
No, I
it.
bought it. I just
Mhm.
don't think I definitely never built it.
Mm-hmm.
But that type of set though is like something that I would build right now because I don't really still have not gotten around to having on my shelves and get.
See, you're that
my space.
you're that other category of Lego because you buy a set not for investment because you are gonna build it, but you're still waiting to build it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it's just kind of
It's like I'm gonna build
Builds up.
eventually.
it's just the
Stockpile.
pile of shame just keeps growing and
Yeah.
growing
Yeah.
until.
But honestly, like my backlog is getting kind of too ridiculous that I do think I'm gonna sell some of it at Brick World next year for sure. The tough thing is like you either can be a customer in the yard sale and buy things, or you can
Or-
sell. And it's
Yeah.
like I would rather buy things.
Or you could be a trader.
I'm
Bartering.
I'm just a looker. I just go and just look.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, it's such a
gonna
good
buy or
opportunity.
anything.
It's such a good opportunity to get a steal though.
Yeah.
There's oh my god, I think I have let's see. I got a battle pack. Here it is. I got this for $20.
Mm,
Dang.
And it is like an $80 battle pack.
mm.
Yeah.
It's
Also-
shiny too. All those sets are shiny.
I also
have to
love how
buy it.
well this one it does
It's
look
not as
shiny because
shiny
of
as
the
the other
light,
one.
but yeah, this
Yeah.
one is more.
The other one
of
is
a-
really shiny.
Cooper, I think, was in chat, and I think he
earlier.
said that there was a reason for it. I don't know.
Stud
Oh.
Sidious said the UV varnish. They used to have
Yeah,
UV
it's like
varnish.
there's like a weird.
Oh.
Yeah, but no.
Oh.
So got this for $20 at the yard sale. A little snipe on that. Oh, and then I don't even know if I got this for like a crazy steal, but I love the old
Oh.
school Lego
Oh,
NBA
nice.
stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
cool.
We just got that from my cousin.
And then you got like the
You found it
trading
last year?
cards, the trading cards that come in there.
Did you find that last
Awesome.
year at the garage sale?
Yeah, I really want the actual like court. Ooh, which players did you get? Is that the same players? Is that me? No, you
No.
got Tim Duncan. Oh, hold on. A little higher. Tim Duncan, is that Ray Allen on the
Allen.
Bucks?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
Bucks, Ray Allen, and then
Paul Gasol.
and then Memphis Pau Gasol. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my cousin found this in a garage sale, and every
Yeah.
time he thinks of Lego now, he just thinks of me.
Dude, I
It's one
love
of
it
the-
because there's trading cards in there, and they come in a
Are there
little.
cards in there? Oh, there are
Whoa,
cards.
Yeah, it looks like
I
this.
haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, no. So in that very box you're holding, there'll be a pack of trading cards, and there's 3 of them in there. One
Ah.
of them will end up being gold. So like this is a regular one, this is a regular one, but then
Are we
my
gonna
Carl
open it here?
Malone has
I
the
don't
little
know.
gold at the bottom, and
Is
they're
that the right way
they're
to open it? Oh,
they're
we haven't
upper
opened
deck.
it.
Upper
Like,
deck.
yeah, these are like legitimate. Like they're
Oh, I
cool
got a
cards.
gold.
Which one's
Oh,
gold?
you opened it? It's
You
like,
hear him squeal? Isn't he so
Tim
cute?
Duncan.
We can't see you opening it. Are you really?
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh,
Nice,
Duncan.
bro.
I
Nice.
got a gold.
Hell
I wouldn't
yeah.
have known that the gold is anything if you didn't tell me.
Yeah, man. I didn't know until Stud Lake told me actually.
Brent is a card expert.
Wait, which one is your gold?
Do you have to remove it out of the
Carl
plastic?
Malone. Yours
Should we
is
remove
way
it out of the
cooler.
plastic?
Nowhere near as cool as a Tim
I want to
Duncan.
see if the other ones are. Only one is gold.
Yeah, only one should be gold in there.
Oh, okay, so I won't open it. I'll keep it.
See, I
Broken
wish
box
I
now.
wish I
Thanks,
wish this
Mark.
I'm gonna.
I wish
open
this
it. I'm
Allen
gonna build
Iverson
it.
was the gold one.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
oh, I gotta go.
Got a gold. I thought he was just kidding because I was on full screen still.
Harold, how was your week?
That's pretty good.
Harold's
It's kind of
moving to
funny because I'm supposed
Washington.
to be packing, but I've been like reorganizing my Lego studio like all week to get more efficient. Like
Reorganizing how? Oh, okay, make it more.
just
efficient.
like added more space. I put it like our extra TV up there so I could like watch stuff instead of like
okay.
just using my iPad. Yeah.
How did you
Did
mount
some
it?
reading this week.
Reading. We gotta talk about this reading.
How did you mount your TV? You had like a whole bracket thing.
It's kind of finicky. So you know the Starlight like drawer systems I usually use.
Just okay.
It's literally just like sitting on
dropped it
top
on.
of that.
Okay.
So
It's a flat
anytime like I
screen?
open up a drawer, it kind of like shakes. I'm like,
Oh jeez.
like, oh, I gotta carefully take this out.
Was it 42-inch?
Oh my gosh.
No, it's like a 32. I went like yesterday. I sped home from work, changed, went to my Walmart because I got a deal alert for a 75-inch Samsung 4K ultra high def TV.
Oh.
These things go for like $898, $186.
What? It's not even Black Friday. What?
$186 for almost like a $900 TV.
That is just
I go
crazy.
there and I see like this guy roll up with like these big boxes. I'm like, oh dang, he got one. Went there. Yeah, this guy bought all 2. Like all of them. Both TVs.
Oh wow.
Why do you need 2 75-inch TVs?
Because he's gonna flip it.
Yeah, hello,
Mhm.
Harold.
Yeah, have
Didn't we
fun
just talk
flipping
about
a
this?
TV on Facebook Marketplace.
He didn't want to flip it to you.
No, like I didn't think about it. Like he was like trying to fit in this truck, and I was like, oh. So I just sped right to the electronics section. And I was like, oh yeah, you just missed. This guy took both of them, and I was like, you have any in the bag? On the app it says you have 3.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that was like a fail, and I was like, okay, I just go home defeated. But then I found the Dungeons and Dragons CMS, brand new box.
Oh, good.
So you got more paladins.
Yeah, I'm at like 50 something.
Look at this guy.
Did you find your Doorables last weekend? With Harry?
I did. I didn't buy any though.
That's a
I'll
weird
buy more.
hunting.
Maybe.
I'll hunt, but I won't buy them.
Yeah, they're on sale right now. They're like $3.50 for the first wave, and I think at Target they're like $5. So I check it out.
Yeah, Brent. Harold's been collecting
These
specifically the paladins for the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
series.
Yeah. See, I was consistent on every CMF for a solid couple years. Like I would get every numbered, just like Lego CMF. Like I think was like from like series
Mm-hmm.
maybe 18 or 19 all the way up until like, I don't know, say 23, 24 or so of getting every single one, and then all the other ones in between. So like Looney Tunes, Muppets,
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter. Trying to think of some of the other ones. I get Lego Movie 2. I got those ones because they have Wizard of Oz. What's some of the other ones? Marvel. Man, I wish they had Star Wars. Gosh, but we'll never get it. But no, so like I was really staying up on collecting almost every single CMF, and I don't know what it was like.
The boxes. You don't like the boxes?
The box did kind of kill it. Not kill it because they fixed it because you have the code now and you can
Yeah.
scan it and find it. But I don't know. I guess not just the box, but I think I just really want them to do Star Wars ones, like really
You're holding
bad.
out. You're holding out until
And now
Star
I'm
Wars
just
comes.
to the point. Well, and also too, like I do love like all the different CMFs and stuff that I have, but like I don't know. I guess I found myself buying every series just to buy every series, and I wasn't really like
Playing with
Enjoying
it.
it.
like I don't really like Looney Tunes is like just okay to me. The Muppets, I didn't really watch the Muppets that much growing up, but it was just a new CMF that was coming out, and like
Yeah,
especially if I found it early at Kohl's, I was like, oh yeah, heck yeah, give me these bags. I'm gonna fill out the whole set right now. And I think yeah, so like the hunt.
It was the
having-
chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hunt of having to feel the bags, and then it's also finding them early, I think was the fun part. So like, I don't know, and I just think
I can relate. Yeah.
like I'm not a huge like I don't really know what Dungeons and Dragons is like all about. So like I'm not really gonna be buying those. And then like they did Marvel ones, but they were like mostly kind of based off of like the TV shows and stuff,
What
which is
if?
cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, so but no
They
man,
need
yeah,
to do
that's
DC again.
yeah. See, that's wow. That's a topic
Yeah.
that I've not really thought about in a while. But I'm
They
like,
did
man,
Batman.
I was crazy about CMFs forever.
Yeah.
But it was kind of the box did kind of
Yeah.
make it make my experience sour on it a little bit. They fixed it with the code and everything, but
But
yeah,
if you
You're
like
not
the
quite
fun
back.
of trying to feel and guess,
yeah,
then you don't get that with the box because it's instant. You're like, okay, this is what it
Mhm.
is.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. No, CMFs are. I think eventually it would be cool to try to like have every mainline CMF ever because I do love I do, and maybe there'll be a new CMF series that comes out that really kind of gets my attention because like I just don't have any attachment to Dungeons and Dragons. But I mean they've done Harry Potter once, they've done Marvel. I mean if
They've done Simpsons
Yeah.
twice.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just oh man, it's just a shame that they haven't done it for Star Wars. But I don't know, maybe a certain series will come out that'll get me back into it because it
When
is. I
when
do
Lego
love
gets the
idea of
Pokemon,
it.
when Lego gets the
Oh.
Pokemon theme, it'll be
Nah,
CMFs of
It's
Pokemon.
slippery.
honestly, I think, and this is a Tyler take. This is a LifeBricks take, and it's one that I think I agree with because there for a while I was like, man, I really hope Lego does get Pokemon. But honestly, I kind of like it the way it is. I kind of like that it is Mega Constructs, like big high seller, and they do well enough with it that they can make like good printed parts, and they do the molds and everything. Like to basically, I feel like, if you made a pie chart of mega construct
Mhm.
can put into themes, right? They can put a lot of that,
Yeah.
available, money
Didn't
into
bring back Halo.
Pokemon. What's up? Oh yeah, see, do they still make Halo, or did they?
Oh.
It's
I
been
haven't seen the
kind of
Halo
limbo
ones
right
in a
now.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because they had the cool. What I saw, what was cool about the Halo stuff is they made the needler, like the gun, like you could
Oh,
wield
yeah.
it. It was cool. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That was cool.
But yeah, I just feel like as a company, Mega Constructs, they can focus so much of like their funding into Pokemon
Mhm.
versus Lego. they have so much going on,
Mhm.
and like, you know, it could attribute to why not everybody is a huge fan of what they've done with Mario. Not everybody is a huge fan of
Yeah.
what they've done with, you know, other themes, you know, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, because until LifeBricks pointed that out, I was like, yeah, I want Lego to have Pokemon. That'd be crazy. Oh, imagine if they just bought the Pokemon license for like
Yeah.
$4 billion or something insane. It would be $4 billion, but it'd be maybe 4 million.
A lot.
Yeah. It'd be a lot. But like, yeah, I think it is better off in Mega Construct's hands. I think Lego's already got, you know, enough things that they have to focus on and get right. So
Jeremy.
who knows though? I could be eating my words in like
Oh.
5 years. Something crazy happens and like.
How's your week, Jeremy?
Well, this week, as we already know from last week, mostly was on the mend. We spent a lot of time watching. Yes, we're better now. Spent a lot of time watching Food Network, looking at food that we didn't want to eat, which led to the purchase.
Jeremy
for
was
my
sick last
chicken
week.
tail.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
Food poisoning or something similar hit literally during the stream last week.
Yeah, we're like, oh my god, where did they go?
Like really abruptly too.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that happened actually last Friday before the stream, I'll let everybody know about that. Another story. Last April, we sold our house. We put everything into storage, and we travel full time now. Then March of this year, 3 arsonists decided to burn down the storage facility where all of our stuff was. So we lost everything we had.
All the Lego.
All personal,
Lego.
all Lego, our Bricklink store,
Yes.
everything gone.
Wow.
We were on a conference call with the DA Friday, and can't go into too much because it is an active trial still, but basically they're going to give plea deals to all 3 of them in a range of 8 years to basically going to walk next week.
Oh.
What?
So,
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, they don't have to give restitution.
No restitution because they don't have anything. Even though they're all on video for everything that transpired, it's all subject to interpretation.
Oh my god.
They're
What's
like,
the point of
they
the
don't even-
cameras?
They don't even want to go to trial to it because they don't think they can win the trial. So they're all getting plea deals.
Wow.
What the heck?
Yeah, so we had that fun last
I'm
Friday.
sorry. That's yucky.
Well, I mean, for us was already, we're like, it's over, it's done. Don't want to hear any more.
Yeah.
And they keep on emailing, calling, all that. So we're like,
Yeah.
well, we'll do that.
What the heck?
So fun with that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Speaking of food, Tristan, our eldest, is turning 20 like in a
couple of
weeks, and he's decided he wants to do a Brazilian buffet.
He's like, I'm like, where do you want to eat? He's like, I don't know, but you know, I'm turning 20. It's a special year. I'm like, oh. And this is it. You totally will live for your first kid, right? Like, not that the second and third are less special, but like you go through the motions and milestones for the first time with the first kid. So of course, you know, the first time he turns 20, it's like, it's the first time I celebrate my 20th giving birthday. So yeah, it better be damn special. But knowing, like, because I have 4 boys, including Nick, I feel like the best bang for my buck really is going to a buffet. Like, where did we go recently? And it was like no good. Oh, for Thanksgiving, we went to an Italian restaurant. It was nice enough, but I felt like they left hungry.
Yeah, Nick
felt like he was leaving hungry.
I had a calzone. That was a big calzone.
Yeah. So,
but this you guys know about the Brazilian buffets, right?
Yeah.
Where they come to your
with
table
a skewer, and they're like,
I've always wanted to go to one. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go. You get
you're
like
a steak
meat
guy.
sweats.
This is like so many different steaks that they bring.
So many different, even how they set it up. So it's like mozzarella infused in like different steaks, grilled, and then slicing it, and then the
Bacon
grilled
wrapped.
pineapple is like the elixir. It like cleanses your palate, right? It's like, yes, please. And then, am I ready for the next
underutilized
round of meat?
pineapple.
Yes. I am ready for the next
But the
meat.
pineapple, it's like a sugar coating on it. Or something.
Cinnamon and brown sugar.
Yeah, something.
But it really just like reduces that meatiness, and then you're ready for more. But
Yeah.
I feel like
Was
I
it-
need to,
Yeah.
work myself up to this meat because I don't eat a lot of meat. I love meat when I was pregnant with all 3 boys, but I'm very actually unmeat.
See,
So-
this is dangerous territory because I
Ugh.
could talk about food for freaking ever.
Oh my god,
Um,
this is where we're almost at 2 hours. I know that, but I'm suddenly like enlivened by the fact that we're gonna talk about food.
No, well, like, and you mentioned pineapple, like, man, pineapples are it's kind of underrated. I'm one of those guys that does like pineapple on pizza. Also,
My mom.
there was a given time for like I don't know why me and my wife stopped doing it, but anytime we would like make grilled chicken or make steaks or something, like we would grill up some pineapple slices.
Yes.
We haven't done that in a while. I don't know why. They're
Tomorrow.
fantastic. Some grilled pineapple. Come on.
But it's such
You-
a nice like it cuts that meat, it
Yeah.
goes so well with it.
Oh, yeah.
So hungry
I
now.
really-
Maybe we go secretly tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just the 2 of us.
I
Instead
never
of
really
Disney.
knew. I never really knew that like some fresh lime juice or whatever on like chicken or steak is good until like I saw like one of my managers one time doing it with lime. I was like, "You're
Yeah.
putting lime on steak?" She's like, "Trust me, don't knock it till you try it."
It just releases other
Just- I
flavors,
don't know.
right?
Lime on steak.
Like a
Well, yeah.
friend of mine.
Well, because when
she
you have
eats
like salt and pepper and like
acid
on
and fat,
steak,
that's like a book,
and
right?
then you bring in a citrus,
Yeah, it just releases.
yeah.
flavors.
Here's something different.
Are we not talking about food anymore?
It's still food. More and more, whenever he's on Twitch, whenever you're on, he always asks, "Have you tried grilled cheese with mayonnaise instead of butter?"
You put
I
mayo.
want
use
to.
mayonnaise.
We
I
tried
want
it.
to, but I've never done it.
We've tried it. I'm still a butter girl.
How was it?
It's good. It tastes like butter.
Because it is fat,
surprisingly.
right? So
Yeah.
you're wondering where did
Surprisingly,
you know
and
how
it
mayo
looks like grilled cheese.
and mayo is like
Right.
vinegary, but like I don't know where that vinegary went other than it probably evaporated. But
Butter still has that
butter.
butter taste.
Man, I
Mm,
used to like be so afraid of mayonnaise and sour cream.
Oh my god, I eat dollops of it all the time.
Honestly, I don't know what year or how old I was. I want to say, I don't know. I was probably around like I'll just spit out a number, 19 or 20 when I realized, "Oh my god, sour cream makes a Chipotle bowl like 1,000 times better." Or, "Oh my god, mayonnaise on a Jimmy John's sandwich or a cheeseburger is just like
Next
I could-
level.
I could not imagine eating a sub, like a cold cut sub from the deli without mayonnaise now.
What's in my
But it
third?
needs to be hot.
Couldn't imagine.
What is it?
I could
Heinz?
never
Or
go to
Hellmann's.
Chipotle ever in my
Hellmann's.
life. If Chipotle was out of sour cream that day, I don't
But
know.
I am
don't know that
also
I get
very-
it still.
I feel like my taste buds too, when it comes to these condiments or whatever, it's very brand specific. Like
Sure.
peanut butter for me has
Oh.
to be Kraft.
My wife does the same thing.
Mayo
She
has
like
to be Hellman's. Like,
Yeah, I don't like the Kirkland.
I try,
mayonnaise
you
from
know,
Costco.
but
I like
like
the
so
Hellmann's.
my wife doesn't really do sour cream. Actually, no, I know she doesn't do sour cream. She doesn't do mayo, but she will do Miracle Whip, which
Ooh.
I don't really know what Miracle Whip is.
What? It's a
What's the
miracle.
miracle? I don't
That's
know.
whipped.
Is that like off-brand?
I think it's
mayo.
supposed to
It's
be
its own
mayonnaise.
brand. It's supposed to be mayonnaise.
Or
but
maybe
but it's
is
so
it
tangy for me. See, Miracle Whip is
It reminds me
too
of like
tangy
Cheese
for me.
Whiz or something.
is it almost like
Does Cheese Whiz still
is it the
exist, guys?
equivalent? Is it the equivalent of I can't believe it's not butter?
Yes. Yes,
But it's
it
like
is.
it's a Miracle
Margarine.
Whip.
It
'cause
is.
It's a miracle
And
that we made
honestly,
this.
these
It's like,
with these products, it really is what you were raised with as a kid, right? And what brings all these like nostalgic
oh yeah, for sure.
things.
When I was a
right?
kid, I always liked the square cheese in the wrapper, but now I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I
cheese.
don't
I don't
like
even know
that.
if it's
You
Oh,
more
just like
grown up
Kraft
cheese now,
singles?
right?
Kraft
yeah,
singles.
when I was
Kraft
little,
singles?
I would just eat that. But now I'm like, I don't even know if that's real cheese or what that is.
Yeah.
When you were talking about putting different combinations of condiments on like lime on steak. I remember when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
growing up, one of my cousins started to put hot dog. I don't eat hot dog too much anymore, once in a while, but like we would eat
Oof.
hot dog and put honey drizzled over it as
Ooh.
opposed to ketchup.
Interesting.
You know
And it was
what?
actually so good. I actually haven't had
I
it.
do
You
believe
just triggered my memory of it
You've
when you
tried
said that. Oh my god, it's so good.
I do,
hungry right
instinctively at first when someone says honey on a hot dog, you're kind of like, huh? But but
Good.
I'll tell you why.
What is
I
that?
could-
Honey. Yes, honey.
Well, I can tell you why. What would make
hey,
me think
Gene.
that it would be good, but the fact that, dude. All right, Donato's. Donato's is weird. Not Domino's. I get people getting confused. Donato's is like it's a very small chain. It's a chain pizza place, but it's not.
In Ohio, we're there.
Well, it's literally probably Ohio, maybe Michigan, and like
hours away.
probably Illinois. I don't know. It's
So
in like the
somewhere
weird.
in the
It's in like the northern pocket of the
Donato's.
Midwest.
Central
Yeah.
America.
Donato's. It's I don't know. It's one of those weird chains to where like I don't know. I guess kind of like Portillo's. Like Portillo's is a chain, but it's not a big
Yeah.
chain. You know what I mean? So it's in
in
that gray
in
area.
regional spots. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have a hot honey pepperoni pizza right now.
Ooh,
What?
That
it's
is
like us. We
absolute-
do.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
Jeremy's shaking his head. He knows.
Okay.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
bring
no.
something.
Just honey on pizza. Just hot
I'm
honey
gonna
on
bring
pizza.
something. I'm gonna
It's,
bring something.
it's crazy. It's
Yes.
crazy. It's crazy. It's so good.
Honey on
Yes.
pizza.
So
We just
Hot
got a
honey.
cheese pizza not long ago.
yeah.
Piled on the hot honey, put on some red
Mhm.
pepper flakes, some
Yes.
Parmesan.
Oh, it's so good.
Do you know this,
Good.
Harold?
No.
Me neither.
It's kind of a new thing in the pizza world, but it's becoming really popular and rightfully
Honey?
so.
Hot
The-
honey.
Oh man.
What was it? It was.
I mean, I
No,
had
what type?
Japanese pizza, which is like cheese, and then they put like Japanese mayo, like slathered
Oh.
all over the place.
It's
Oh,
It's like a
Japanese mayo.
elote of pizza.
it's not quite show and tell.
Oh, is
but
that
it could
Dave's
be
Hot
show and
Honey?
tell. So
Mike.
this is Mike's hot
Mike's.
honey,
Or Mike's Hot Honey is what I meant.
and
to say,
this
Dave's
is what
Hot
they
Honey.
drizzle on the
You've had a
pizza.
lot of it already.
Yeah.
I know. So I guess.
What are you drizzling on?
Have you
I don't
used
know
that
what
on
this
pizza
is.
yet?
Damn.
Yeah, I use it on pizza too.
It's
Like,
Yes.
probably
Spicy
fantastic,
then?
right?
so it's
Spicy.
spicy and honey and sweet. So I mean,
I
it'd be
can't-
I love
interesting.
that you just have
Yeah,
that.
he can't do that spicy. But we have like a sopressata. I can't say that word, sopressata and prosciutto pizza, and they drizzle this on top, and it just looks so beautiful and glazed when it comes out.
Mhm.
But then I'm like, what
Mhm.
is this magic sauce? And so yeah, I buy it.
Where'd
I
you
buy
buy
it.
that?
At
What
Pizza
is this?
Nova. I'm so
What
hungry.
is this? Magic honey. I need it. It really is. It's
The
fantastic.
Target sells it.
Magic honey.
It's fantastic. I mean, you take
And I
a
mean,
nice.
honey is good for you, right? It's made by bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey. Honey's underrated. Pineapples and honey, both two
Oh
underrated.
my god!
things in
Imagine
food
hot honey on pineapple. Mm.
Mm.
world. Ooh, now you're thinking of something that could
My
work.
gastric
could
juices
work.
are just
Oh my
killing me
gosh.
right now.
Honestly, putting hot honey on like a pineapple pizza, that's one of those things where it's
Right?
like it might be
Mhm.
crazy enough to actually possibly work,
Be good.
or it might not.
With a drizzle
Or
of
it
like
might not.
salt, right? So you have like all of that. And so like I have a friend and she eats all of her fruit with salt, like a pinch of something, because she goes, it just
Yeah, I
allows
used to
that
have a
sweetness to
Like a
explode
little
out with the salt.
my buddy, which he's crazy for this because I used to hate tomatoes. I will eat tomatoes now, diced up in a something, a burrito.
Pureed and unnecessarily not looking like tomatoes.
Well, like listen,
Ooh.
I will eat a slice of tomato on a sandwich or diced up in a
Mhm.
salad or something. But I'll tell you what, the people that can just bite a tomato like an apple, I can't. I can't go that far. I can't go that far with it.
You could do that? I can't.
I
I can
can't.
pop it like cherry tomatoes too.
Oh,
like
cherry
little-
tomatoes I can eat.
Cherry tomatoes is fine, but like
yeah,
to me,
tomato.
taking a bite out of just
And it's
straight.
juicy.
Straight out
I
the
don't know.
garden.
apple.
Is
It's
it 'cause
kind of
it's
okay.
too wet? Is it
Like
too
an
wet for
apple?
you?
No,
that
it's
the thing
not.
or the
It's not
biting the
texture.
heart?
Too wet.
It's
biting
not
the heart.
texture. It's more so tomatoes. I feel like
But if you put
Huh.
pink salt on it, right, and then you bite it.
salt
Himalayan salt.
definitely salt would improve. Salt would improve. But for me, I feel like tomatoes are more of something that complements the rest of the ingredients in which it's incorporated with.
Like when I
Like
married
I
Nick,
like mayonnaise, but I wouldn't take a spoonful of mayonnaise. I like tomatoes, but I wouldn't bite a whole tomato like an apple, if that makes sense. I think that's
Yeah.
where my head goes.
No, it makes sense.
So
I
I would
agree.
eat
Yeah.
tomatoes on many dishes or by itself too. But until I married Nick, I didn't realize there were tomato sandwiches. Clearly, I wasn't white
Yeah.
enough. I don't know. But
Tomato sandwiches?
but he would like make it like
You put
butter
with tomato,
and
put
salt. Oh my god,
It's good.
magic!
Especially on like those
White like
no
white
the
bread,
the
sourdough.
like the Italian breads.
Huh?
Oh, the ciabatta.
Ooh, like a nice
Ooh,
Italian
white
bread. I like a nice like Italian
Okay.
white
Yeah,
bread.
Italian
I
bread.
love
put
Italian
some
white
butter.
bread.
Put just.
But
just
as I'm
That's
tomato.
almost like,
older-
you know, some people, the same kind of concept you're talking about, some people do that and then bring in the balsamic glaze. And then you got like a tomato
Mm.
caprese, whatever they call, kind of ordeal going on.
Yes.
But
or
the
even-
tomatoes, it tastes like meat when you're just biting into it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why are we not vegetarian yet? It's like,
Oh,
To me,
I
it's so
could
good.
never, I could
To me, it's so
never, ever get. There's too many. I could never give up bacon. I could never give
Ah.
up chicken. I could never give up steak. I could
I
never
can't-
give up hot
yeah.
dogs.
See, that
sausage.
Right,
tomato
paper bacon.
sandwich tastes so much better if you add bacon and lettuce.
Absolutely. It's
Oh,
called a
man.
Right,
Yeah,
rice
it's
paper
me.
bacon. That's the thing.
What is
Oh
it?
yeah,
Rice paper bacon.
Rice paper
Oh,
bacon.
rice paper.
Yeah,
There's something else that's I don't know if you
What
ever
is
tried.
that?
Have you ever
and then
tried?
also
Where are you getting
We're-
this stuff?
Where are you getting this? Are you Uber eating these things?
Oh, yeah.
we've been plant-based
Uber
for
eated.
almost a year.
Not plant-based, just vegetarian.
Eat.
No, it's like
sweetie.
just randomly like, oh hey.
Mushroom
Oh,
root. Oh my god.
God.
We're in Canada. We don't get any of these products until 20 years from now. I'm like, I have to go across
We've-
the border. You have no idea. Every time I go across the border, like the amount of yogurts I eat because there's like the flavors are just not here. Nick's like, why are you going crazy for this? I don't have this. And I'm like,
Yeah, we've been
That's funny.
vegetarian for almost a year now. So
Wow,
oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome though.
so yeah, so things like that.
That
It's
looks
like we've been
delicious.
yes, it actually you put a little bit of A1 sauce on it, or like something that you're used to eating a steak with. It tastes just like a steak. Literally,
It's
Miracle
really
steak.
strange.
it's strange.
Oh, I
still
do
cut-
miss mushroom
when-
loaf.
when you cut it. It still breaks apart like a mushroom does, texture wise. But the flavor is just like a steak.
Who are these
Yeah.
food chemists out there who tricked our
Yeah,
brains?
see, I like, but
Ooh.
when I eat steak, like some people were like, oh, steak and potatoes, which this is no knock against potatoes. I like potatoes, but I'm a really big fan of like steak, and give me like a heaping amount of like broccoli, peppers, Brussels sprouts, asparagus. Like I love like a ridiculous amount of vegetables
Veggies.
with my steak. That to me is like one of my grilled vegetables,
Oh my
however you
God.
want to make them. Now, don't get me wrong, like I still love baked potatoes and like fries and mac and cheese, of course, but like I really do love, like, whether we're making grilled chicken or I'm making steaks or whatever, I really love green beans, a nice like fresh green bean. Oh man, I love grilled vegetable. That's probably, I mean, my favorite side with a protein is probably like
I think so.
vegetables.
We
Yeah.
tried
But I mean,
fried green
but who
beans.
doesn't love mac and cheese and fries and all that stuff? I mean, that's all that's great.
yeah.
We were talking about bacon. I just one more thing. If you haven't
Bacon's
tried,
so
it sounds kind of weird,
Oh yeah.
but I tried it when someone mentioned it. It's peanut butter and bacon sandwich.
So peanut butter
So,
bacon was something
yeah.
in Seattle, right? Or bacon jam was something
heard
in
of
Seattle
bacon
where they
jam.
have like a
Mhm.
jam
But
and
have
they
you
bacon
tried-
bits.
Have
in
you
it.
tried the peanut butter and bacon?
I mean, we can
Yeah,
try it
peanut
I
right
have
now.
not, but
No.
I've heard of it. I've
Yeah, it's-
actually. So there's a
Big
place.
Big B actually mentioned it, Jeremy.
Mm.
I tried
Okay.
it.
See,
Sorry,
there's
go ahead.
No, I was just saying there's a place that I've stopped at every single time I've gone to Brick World Chicago, and it was in the first season of Guy Fieri's drive-in,
Oh.
dive-ins, and dives.
XXX.
Yeah. Are you familiar? Have you been?
No, but you've mentioned it.
Yes.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a Brick World Week tradition for me now to always stop there on the way there. But you mentioned peanut butter. They have a burger that has, it's like a
Yeah.
bacon cheeseburger that has peanut butter on it.
Oh, you gotta try it.
I've been too scared to try it, but when you're
I
mentioning
think
like
you
bacon and
should.
peanut butter, it's like making me think about, okay, what would a cheeseburger be like with bacon on it?
2025.
I haven't. I'm gonna have to eventually try
Well,
it
I mean,
just to
it's
see.
buttery, and then
But I
it has
get
that
kind of.
bit of like that bit of sweetness, like a
Yeah.
honey, right? And the
Well, actually,
bacon.
what I could do instead of like, because I don't want to ruin my because I only go to that place one time a year. I don't want to ruin my experience. What I could do is just try it on one of my own burgers and just see what
Yeah.
it's like.
Yeah.
But because like it's so weird, like because in my head I feel like, that might be good.
Yeah.
But also,
See,
it could
maybe
be,
as we get older,
it could be
we're more
awful
experimental.
though.
I think it'll
Andrew
be
just
good.
reminded me. There's a diner we go to in LA called Fred 62, and they do a peanut butter pancake with bacon.
Ooh. Oh, see, that would be amazing. That'd be really good.
Yep.
Peanut butter pancake with something else like that would be good.
Yep.
Oh
I
yeah.
have pancakes.
Try
Peanut
that.
Yeah, I
butter.
was gonna say one of my
Tomorrow
coworkers
morning.
brought
Okay,
me a chocolate peanut butter bacon cookie.
Chocolate.
Oh, nice.
peanut
Bacon cookie.
bacon
Yeah,
cookie.
it's
I think we had
pretty
that in
delicious,
Seattle.
especially if it's like
Can you
baked
go to
fresh.
Costco and get bacon tomorrow?
Yeah.
There was a bacon, I don't know what restaurant came out with it, maybe Wendy's or something random, but there was like a bacon sundae. I think it was Wendy's. I don't know.
Hmm.
But bacon sundae, you would think, well, chunks of bacon and an ice cream sundae? That's weird. But no, man, it was good.
So good.
I think it was Burger King actually. It was like it was a hot fudge sundae, just like vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, and it just had like chopped up bacon strips in there,
Bacon
and
strips.
it was good.
But
And
that
I
was like
think
the
I think they had it in a form of a milkshake too. Sorry, go ahead.
no, that's like the bacon jam. The jam literally was
Yeah,
strawberry jam, and you see like the bacon bits floating all over it,
yeah.
and then you just get good toasted bread and just slather it on, and it's
Oh yeah. You know what's really good too is taking bacon, like bacon bits, and incorporating it into a sauce. Like if you have some honey mustard,
Bacon bits.
yeah.
like honey mustard, a couple spoonsful of bacon bits, mix that up, and then you got like a bacon honey mustard dip, chicken tender, fries, whatever.
I
Bacon
have a
eggs.
whole recipe book right now just on
Yeah,
bacon.
bacon.
Dude, I'm such a foodie. Me and my wife are both such huge foodies. Like when we
I
go
just
on
like-
vacations, like we literally like a lot of the times we'll be mapping out in our head, like, okay, so we're going back to California. So In-N-Out is a must. There's also this place called Eddie V's that we went to last year. We should probably maybe hit that up again. Honestly,
Yeah.
and speaking of California,
know.
the first time that we tried honey on a pizza was at this place. It's some random place in San Diego, somewhere near La Jolla, that had this like honey cheese pizza. I don't even think it was hot honey, but all I can remember about it that it was a cheese pizza that had some honey incorporated. And the second time we went back, or the time we went to California after that, we tried to find that. Oh, I think Jennifer found the place, but they didn't make the pizza anymore. I don't know. But that was the first time that we had honey on pizza. And then, ever since then, it's been blowing up. A lot of people.
It's been a must. Yeah.
It's becoming kind of, a trending thing in the pizza world, man. The honey.
But that's it, right? Like you visit a place, like we go to Chicago, we have like our go-tos, and you
Oh,
want to try
yeah.
something new, but exactly what you said. You want to go back to your go-tos.
You got to go to
because
Moretti's
Yeah.
to get
how many
the
times are we
mac
there
and
in a
cheese
year,
pizza.
right?
Yeah.
But
Did
then
you
you want to try
guys-
something else.
Did you guys go to Fox and Hound last year?
No.
Or
No.
this
Now
year?
it's gonna be on
Sorry.
the
What
list.
is-
Are you
what
guys
is
going
that?
next year to Brick World?
Probably, yeah.
We are, but in a fake hotel.
Yeah, we didn't get the Rennie.
Well, it's fine. It doesn't mean you still literally can't like still be there for the whole week.
Yeah,
You know
the
what
year
I mean?
before. The year before
You just can't
we were
sleep
at the
there.
Hyatt. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
at the Hyatt the year before. So
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
we could.
sleep in the lobby.
It's a shame there's not, and maybe there is, but I don't think so. But I was gonna say it would be cool if the convention center was in an area where there was bird scooters, because then if you guys know what those are, like the bird scooters.
Bird.
Yeah,
I
like
think
the
I've-
Oh,
electronic
I
scooters.
thought you said
Yeah,
Just
bird feeders. I'm like, what?
well, the company's just called Bird, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
we have a
Lyft
ton all
makes
over
them
the
too.
street here. We
Yeah,
have a ton
okay.
around here. Yeah.
I was just
Oh,
make
we
sure.
could get those. Yeah, yeah.
It would
Or
be
we just
so
take my
cool.
van.
Yeah, it'd be so
Yeah.
cool if like there was like the rental scooters around wherever the convention center was for Brick World, because then if you like weren't staying in the Rennie, you could just be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna hop on my scooter and go freaking
Oh, wait.
2 minutes
That's
down the street and just hop in.
Yeah, I
my
used
hotel.
those.
Brick
fun.
Slopes does that.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Brick
Epic Bricks would take the scooter
Back and
from
forth.
Oh, okay.
back and forth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That Bricks that there is a Lego convention that takes place somewhere where there's those scooters, because those scooters are so much fun. I think I was in like
Now-
Colorado the first time I used one, but those
Yeah,
are so much
Atlanta.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
like buying
there's
an
no-
Uber but having fun. More like
But now there's a bylaw here in Toronto where they don't want them to go in under subways. So sometimes people will use them, get to the
Oh,
subway,
yeah.
and then park them in there. But they've been known to explode the battery,
Oh.
Oh wow.
and
crazy.
so they're banning them from being taken into the subway. They can leave them up in the
Wait,
street.
they go down the stairs?
Well, no, I guess somebody takes them from the elevator and then like takes I don't know what, right? But for some reason there was like a footage of like two scooters just exploding like under them.
Well, there's
So-
a lot of wild stuff going on with those scooters. I don't know. I don't know if it was just like a Cleveland thing or what. Cleveland, Ohio is a wild place.
I mean, I've been there.
But we were up there for the Browns game like a few weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago. And me and my buddy, we met one of my friends, it was kind of like a couples date, a three-way couples kind of thing. It was like me and two of my friends and all of our wives, like whatever. Yeah, well, not in that kind of way, but but no, so we all, they were Bengals fans and I'm a Browns fan. We were all going to the game. But me and my buddy were standing out front of this like sports bar pub that we were all at watching the baseball game the day before the football game, and all of a sudden this dude pulls up in a van and just like starts grabbing these scooters and putting them in his van.
Yeah, he probably owns them, right?
Oh,
I'm like, but I was so confused because me and my buddy DJ were looking at each other like, yo, did we just like witness this guy Grand Theft Auto like six of these scooters? What's going on? And then the next day, I think either like before or after the Browns game, we saw another just like regular person in a vehicle just walk up and get all these cars. And like we started thinking like, well, maybe like they're just fixing them and they work for the company. But it's like, but why wouldn't they have some kind of safety vest or some kind of thing to distinguish?
Or even their van should have a name.
Yeah, well, on its surface, it looked like some random person is just like, oh, there's 6 rental scooters right here. I'm going to steal them all. Because I don't think you can just steal them because, like, they all have trackers in them.
They're trackers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I feel like the ones that I've seen, like, and there's a ton in our neighborhood all over.
They're so much fun.
And I will see, like, guys come out and, like, check out their batteries, but, like, their vans are, like, big, nondescript white or black vans. And they don't have anything either on them. Like there's no company logo.
Yeah. Okay. So you've seen it. Yeah. They come out. They start grabbing these scooters and just like.
And like I'm walking or running past them, and I'm like, oh, this is creepy. Like it is. It's like it's weird. Yeah.
I guess that answers it then. I guess
totally get it.
Their maintenance men are just contracted, and they don't have to.
But maybe nobody wants to follow them to their headquarters because then that could be cause for like, oh, I could steal it from that headquarters. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it is weird. All right.
Because on its surface, you're like, is this person stealing carts or scooters?
Okay, let's show and tell.
We're going to go into our next segment, which is...
my hunger pass.
It's time for show and tell. Show and tell. All right, let me set this up. Oh, wait. Oop. There we go.
I was like, well, under Brent.
All right, show and tell. What do you got, Maria?
Very simple. So because it's Christmas, this is one of the things that I rush out to get right in the beginning of the season.
A little mini Starbucks?
Starbucks ornaments. So I've been collecting this for the last 24 years. And so it will all say 2024. I know I've been collecting like forever.
They always have the year.
But they have the year in there. It does say 2024 legitimately. They only had a pause like a couple of years during pandemic again. And so they released them, but there were no dates. So those were interesting. But I mean, I probably have a tree, like a Christmas tree, just full of ornaments. I literally do. And I even broke a few.
She has a tree up, Brent, for the whole year. It's miniature
tiny
tree.
But full of like my favorite ornament, like my favorite Starbucks ornaments, right?
At least it's a small tree and it's not a big tree.
It's a small tree, but then the big tree gets to my ornaments, the one that's just kind of like the rest of the Starbucks ornaments. I probably have about, even if it's only been 20, I think it started 1997. So roughly more like 25 years, but I have probably over 30 Starbucks ornaments because some years they used to release more than one kind of design. And so like, I mean, this year they only, I guess they're ornament balls. I don't know. They look like pineapples. I mean, watermelon to me.
Oh yeah, they do look like one. Or they look like
peppermint. Yeah. But there's been a couple of years where they went fancy and even did Swarovski crystals all over it. And of course I had to buy that too. But in any case, this is like probably the thing that I rush for when most people would rush for the red cups for Starbucks. I don't know if you guys go to Starbucks, but they're like the free reusable cups. I think it comes out next week if you buy like one of their handcraft drinks, which I find like when I was younger, I could drink a lot of those, but as I get older, it's too sweet for me. I don't know what's happening to my body. So I actually don't get that. And another show and tell is because of the Funko Pops that we have out there. These are actually my favorite too.
Oh,
Oh,
was
And
that
they're
Hagrid?
like the Harry Potter ones, and I just love.
Ah,
I guess
it's cool.
Funko Pops are so fun. Like, I mean, it's a slippery slope, of course, to like collect
Mhm.
them,
Yes,
but like the amount
Yeah.
of detail that they
I
have
can't
for
use them.
them
It's great.
and everything. But you know, these
Right.
guys quite don't fit the Marvel or the DC mode, but they're very. Look at
We
them.
also have Harry, Hermione, and Ron.
But they're more boring than these two guys. So
Oh yeah.
how big this
Nice.
Funko Pop is. Okay, anyways, that's about it. And of course,
You're
you
not
know,
going to show that.
Mike's.
Hi,
Dude,
Alright.
the Mike's honey. The Mike's honey
Oh,
is the best thing.
And in
out of all
terms
that.
of reading a book, okay, because me and Jeremy would like to read books or share books. I'm trying to like read this book with Hayden for Halloween, and we should have finished it before Halloween. It looks like a scary book. It is a
Night
chapter book.
books?
It's really good. Like the fact is I'm more interested in it than he is, which makes
What's
me
it
a little
about?
bit sad. This kid, he likes to write scary stories. He always loved scary stories, and he just thought that he was too much of a freak because people were making fun that he likes to write these, and so he wanted to burn them. But
Oh,
and he lives in an apartment, but for some reason the elevator went to the wrong floor, and a witch caught him, and now he's stuck in this witch's realm who only just likes to be told different
like an
scary
alternate
stories.
dimension.
An alternate dimension in this apartment, so he's trying to escape. So I like it. There's a sequel called Grave Books. Mason's read it. My middle guy has read it a few
Maybe he
years
doesn't
ago.
want to get nightmares.
I don't know. Maybe that's it. You know, I'm the scary mom, right? I tell him to read Haunted Canada, like
Yeah, you're gonna
like
give our kids nightmares.
I get all these graphic novels for him that's like all about Halloween stuff. Maybe that's a good one. I never thought of that, but yeah, it's a good book. And what else?
He's trying to be brave. He's like, Dad, I really don't want to read this book. With
I mean, has he
Mom."
said that to you?
No.
Okay, I think he's okay. We're reading it together.
Jeremy, what do you got?
All right, so we'll start with the food. I said
Well, you
that
did
while
already.
we were sick this week, and I gave a little hint. Going back to the Disney cruises, we went on a Disney cruise out of Seattle for our 5th anniversary. So that was 2012.
Okay.
So we went to Pike's Place on a food tour. Yeah, food tour in Seattle. Ran into a place called Chucker Cherries. We have been
Chucker
addicted to their stuff since then.
What is that?
So,
Chuck our
Pecans?
cherries.
Honey pecans.
Honey pecan. I love
Cocaine.
so
honey pecan.
their big thing
Pecans.
is actual chocolate covered cherries is what they started with. So
Mm.
that's the slippery slope. So we had to get some cherries, had to get some honey pecans,
Chucker, what's
get
for
some
Chucker?
triple cherry nuts. So it's almost like their trail
Oh.
mix.
Okay.
Let's see here. We also got some choco pecans.
You're just getting this online now, right? Because I'm gonna get some Chucker
Oh yeah.
cherries right
And
now.
then they have jars of their cherries also that we make cherry pies
Oh
with.
my
Sour
gosh!
cherries.
So that
And now their Christmas thing is up.
yes. Love their stuff. You can actually get REI. REI's always got it in their checkout aisle. So
Okay.
really cannot say enough about how great that stuff is. And for the books, Abby Jimenez, Part of Your World.
Oh yes, I like Jimenez. But I don't
And
think I
Ron
read that one.
Commerce came in for us to read this week. And
like Little
I am
Mermaid, Part of
listening
Your
to
World.
the second book for Red Queen. So Glass.
Aviard, right? By Aviard.
Yep.
Very cool. I like that book.
What about your Dungeons and Dragons mock?
I haven't done anything to that in a couple weeks now.
That's on the side right now. That's on
It
the
I'm just
is.
reminding.
I know. It's been every time I get on the computer, I played WoW instead of working on mocks. I got that and a modular I need to kind of finish.
It's very easy to choose video games over
Yeah,
building
it
Lego
very
sometimes.
well is.
Fortnite.
I mean, we got a little bit of delay today before the stream started. So, I mean, what did I do? I got on the computer, started playing WoW again.
Yeah. I've been playing my Nintendo Switch a little bit here and there.
Yep.
I know you've showed us a lot, but is there anything else?
Yeah. I mean, so man, I don't know. In terms of like this week specifically, I guess it doesn't have to be this week specifically. It's just it's really just been Pokemon. It's so funny. Like Sean makes jokes like, because like my sister gave me $100 gift card for my birthday, $100 Lego gift card.
Okay.
And Sean's like, I mean, let's be honest. If you could swap that out for a Target gift card you could use for some Pokies, you'd probably do it, right?
And you're like,
And I was like, no. I mean,
Maybe.
Small percentage, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I guess I've never shown this really on stream or anything, and it's a Funko Pop in a plastic case that just kind of always like sits on my desk here. And since we've been talking about a little bit of Funkos, this is a really cool Walmart exclusive art series, and it's the indoor it's the
so
indoor
pretty.
design. He's like wooden and like has
Oh,
like
that is
Wooden.
so
That's crazy.
cool.
yeah, he's got like a woodland indoor-y design to him.
How,
There's
how old is
I,
this?
only like 23rd. I think it was last year, 2020.
Oh,
2022 actually. So I did
that looks
get this a
great.
couple years ago. There was a really cool. So they made one of these for like every Star Wars environment. There was
Mhm.
there's like an indoor one. There's a or not indoor. This is the indoor one. There's like a
Like a
Mustafar
Hoth
one, and I
one?
think there's
A
a
Hoth
Hoth
one?
one. Yeah, they did them for like all
Wow.
the
Oh, that's so
environments.
cool.
But yeah, no, there was
Would you ever open that or just always keep it in the box?
I don't
Because
know.
you need
It's like it's shrink wrapped and in a case. So I think
Yeah.
I think I'll probably leave it like that forever. Well, and it's kind of nice just to like, really don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't know. It's like it almost feels like a group. Sorry, my camera almost feels like a graded card.
Yeah.
Like a graded Pokemon card is in this like plastic case for those out there that don't know what like because I definitely did not know what a graded card was until I got back into Pokemon. Because when I was 7, I didn't really like. I'm just like, well, I want the cards. I don't
want that.
What is grading? I don't know. I don't even put my cards in sleeves back when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Having this acrylic case and this pop
Very
like kind
cool.
of feels like having a graded
Yeah.
Pokemon card.
I need to get some of those.
Tyler has from LifeBricks. I brought him up like a few times this year. It's my buddy. But
Yeah. He's
no,
coming on
Tyler,
soon, right?
Yeah. Couple weeks.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Couple weeks.
I love Tyler. But no, so Tyler and me kind of have been maybe talking about the possibility of meeting Hayden Christensen here in like a month.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Why is he-
When are you having us over? What?
So
Is he in the
it's
neighborhood?
Galaxy Con, and it's
Oh.
coming to Ohio.
Okay.
Earlier this year, Galaxy Con was in Chicago, and
Oh.
I know that at one point Tyler was talking about it, and it's pretty expensive. So I was like, I texted Tyler. I'm like, hey, you met Hayden Christensen, right? What was that like? And he was like, no, I almost did, and like he waited too long to pull trig or something. Pull trig. Let me throw another Sean reference out there. But he waited too long.
Can you do a Hayden Christensen impersonation?
Oh, you know what? I don't think I've
With
ever
his-
tried.
With his dry voice.
Oh, let me think of. I got to think of a
That's a
quote.
bit challenging one.
I don't like sand.
Yeah.
Something about Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, I can do sand. I don't like sand. It's rough. It's coarse. And it gets everywhere. But here, everything is soft and smooth. I don't know. I've never really tried to do the Anakin one or the Hayden one.
Wait, can you do little? Can you do little Annie?
Yippee! Hit you with the yippee. No, I'm trying to think of something that he said. What's a quote that he says? Are you an angel? I'll even do Padme. A what? An angel. I've heard the deep space pilots talk about them. I don't know what else I don't know. It's too hard to do a little kid.
Yeah.
You gotta get real high up here. Are you an angel?
But he kind of has the same cadence as Hayden Christensen, like
yeah.
Jake Lloyd.
Let's be fair. In Phantom Menace, I love that movie to death, but a lot of those actors have the same cadence. And I think it's because of George Lucas, like this direction. I don't think everyone showed up to work that day being like, we're gonna act like we don't want any wrinkles to form in our faces, so we're gonna keep straight faces the whole time.
Roger.
Exactly. I love episode 1 though. I love episode 1 so much. But yeah. Where were we at before Hayden and Hayden? Oh yeah, meeting him.
Oh, meeting him. Yeah.
Well, so it's like $215 for a picture, and then another $150 for an autograph.
Crazy.
So it's like,
And how much is it to get even into GalaxyCon?
oh, and then it's another $60 to get into
That's right.
GalaxyCon because
Oh my
there's so
God.
many like the voices of Rick and Morty are gonna be there. There's like some Game of Thrones people gonna be there. There's some wrestlers there. Who else
Yeah.
is there?
It's like Fan Expo.
Yes, yes.
It's a lot of like
And it's
voice
like
actors from shows and
$400
stuff.
just to like breathe the same oxygen as like Hayden Christensen for a little bit there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because like when I totaled it all up in the cart, it was like $360, and I'm like, man, like this is a UCS set right here. I mean,
It is.
but to be fair, and I brought it up because I'm holding this Funko Pop in this acrylic case. Like Tyler always mentioned, like, man, I would love to have like the green, I think 2013 Anakin Starfighter, so not the yellow one, but the green one. He's like, I'd love to have that signed by Hayden Christensen and then put into an acrylic case like this to protect it forever. I'm like, that would be pretty sick. Or I would love, now obviously, like, oh, I guess it would make sense on Darth Vader, but I would do it like, okay, so how I had Miles Morales sign this.
Yeah.
Miles Morales. Yeah. The Spider-Man guy. Miles Turner, the basketball player. How I had him sign this, I would get, I don't have one just right here on hand, but I would get, you know, one of my Lego Star Wars cards of Anakin, and it would be cool to have him sign that. Or, I mean, it would be cool to have him sign like a small Anakin set too. So when you think about it, to be able to tell everybody that you met Anakin, to have a picture and then have a thing signed by it. And I mean, honestly, if there is there's not many other celebrities I think I would pay that kind of money to meet other than Hayden Christensen, and then probably Daniel Radcliffe. I'd love to meet, like, I mean, I grew up watching Harry Potter.
Is there a time frame when you're meeting them? Like, we haven't done that. Like, we've been to Fan Expo.
I don't know.
Distance, like 5 minutes and 360. You know, I know you get the autograph and you get the picture, but do they like rush you away? Because I realize there's probably so many people behind you.
It's it's not super long.
It depends on also the.
Maybe if you bring like 10 items to like autograph, and that kind of like slows down your time.
No, they're pretty, because there's like 2 tiers to the autograph. Like you can either pay like 125 for an autograph, and I think that's like on an item that is only so big. But if you want like a bigger item and like a quote, like you can pay more for him to say to you, whatever, you know, for your name, all the best, Hayden Christensen.
And that's more.
And you could have him, you know, it'd be cool to have him write an Anakin quote, and like he signs it, be like, all right, which Anakin quote do you want? Can you just put "I hate you" on there or something? So no, there's different tiers to all these things you could buy, and it's weird too because like there's like 12 different sessions, and he's only there on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's wild. Some of those other guys, like even like the voice of Rick and Morty, it's still like $80 to get a picture with him, and then I'm sure his autograph add-on is probably like, you know, another $40-$50 or something.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy because like it's wild to think about spending that much just to meet someone.
And you're not the only one. There's like a number, right?
But the thing is, man, like a lifetime, like I'm lucky enough that like when, you know, before Mac Miller passed away, R.I.P., one of my favorite musical artists of all time. Before Mac Miller passed away, I was lucky enough to see him in concert 5 times, and I 2 of the times I went, I got VIP meet and greets, and sure, it was like, you know, probably like around $100 ish, which that's really cheap versus what VIP tickets are now. Because now, even if you want to meet someone that's not even that big, like it doesn't even have to be Taylor Swift. It could be just to pick a random one, because I do like him. It could be the Kid Laroi, right? He's pretty big, but he's not like Beyonce big, but he's pretty big. His VIP passes are like $500-$600, and that's literally just so you can take a picture with him and maybe talk to him for 10 seconds. That's it. Right. So, you know, it's crazy, but if you really are passionate about, you know, an artist or an actor, which I've loved Star Wars my entire life, and there's like only a few characters from Star Wars that I would want to pay that much to meet. That'd probably be Hayden and Mark Hamill. Like, I think I would pay $350 for a picture and an autograph from Mark Hamill for sure. But
Mark
yeah, so it
Hamill, are you
depends.
listening?
yeah. So Columbus is like an hour north of me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think from where Tyler's at, he would drive maybe like 4.5 to 5-ish, maybe. I just know he doesn't live like directly in Chicago, but I know he's like 45 from it. Chicago's like 6 hours from me. Doing all the math, it's not exactly meeting halfway, but me and Tyler kind of talked about possibly doing that, meeting Hayden.
When
So
is
we'll,
this?
we'll see.
When's the
It's in like a month from today,
Oh, dang.
or a month from tomorrow.
So December.
Yeah, it's like December 8th
So
or 7th.
there's no more early bird tickets, if that's even a thing.
Oh, I don't know. I just know the ticket site's weird. It's like you have like a 3-day pass to get in, a single day passes,
That's right.
and then you have to click on. Then like once you click on the celebrity you want to see, there's like different times that there's photos, and then I don't even think you can buy an autograph by itself. They're add-ons, so it's like it's a whole thing. I don't know. I've never been to something like that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
only been
is
to
it
I've only been to
sold
Brick
out
World
yet?
Chicago.
It's not sold out.
I mean,
yet,
like, is
right?
the
there
time
is-
slots sold out?
So
for-
there's
for Hayden
12
Christensen?
there's 12 time slots for Hayden Christensen. 6 of them are sold out. So
I think you're
You
on
gotta,
this.
yeah, you gotta get
It's-
on it
I know.
if you're gonna do it.
I've been trying to. Tyler's not the easiest guy to get a hold of in the world, so I'm trying to like figure out
Tyler, you'll
exactly
get the
what's
show in
going
2
on.
weeks, but by then things might be sold out.
Yeah, I know.
Makes you
So-
miss the days
We'll ask
of
him
Star
in 2
Wars
weeks.
weekends.
Hey.
Yeah.
What was that, Jeremy?
It makes you miss the days of Star Wars weekends
Oh,
About that at Disney.
at Disney.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I
They
think I've
used
heard
to
of that.
bring in all the actors, all the voice
Oh.
actors for Star Wars to Hollywood Studios for the weekend.
Oh.
Usually Warwick or Anthony Daniels was the host for the weekend. Bring in Mark Hamill, bring in
No.
everybody. And basically, when the Hollywood Studios opens, if you want an autograph, they have a tent set up. You go stand in line.
That's
Then they have
awesome.
little
No fee?
no fee, no,
Disney
nothing
was
extra.
your fee.
It's literally
Yeah, that's
you buy
what's
your
up.
ticket to get into Hollywood Studios. If you want an autograph, you want a meeting, just go stand in the line. They tell you what time it's going to happen. If you want to go see the shows where they do interviews and stuff like that, they'll just go there. It's like, and they used to do that like every June or July, every single weekend.
So how many
That's
autographs
awesome.
do you have, Jeremy?
None.
Well, we don't have
Oh.
anything.
None.
You didn't do
It's
it?
burn, Nick.
Looked it from a distance.
Oh,
Uh,
you had it, but it burned.
Yeah, I'm saying we went
Oh.
whenever they had that. They did it for about 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Especially when Clone Wars was popular. I know that's
Yeah.
where like Ashley Eckstein and all the D. Bradley Baker, all them used to come there every single weekend. And
Jeremy Bullock was there.
Jeremy
I
Bullock
remember
was
he
there.
was there a lot.
yeah, he was there a lot.
Boba Fett, original Boba Fett.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
but that we used to go to that a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's the best, and like that's obviously the ideal like situation because like I used to go to hockey games in Columbus, like the Blue Jackets games, where like you didn't have to pay any more for the autographs. Like if you just stay at the game after,
They'll
they'd
sign
have
it.
they'd
Yeah.
have lines set up. They'd only let you get in like 2 lines. Like you couldn't just stand there and like go through every single line or whatever. So they'd limit you to 2, but you didn't have to pay anything extra for it.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, But I will say that, like, it's funny because some of the I've seen actors make jokes that like, yeah, well, when I'm not getting cast in movies anymore, I'll just do Comic-Con stuff and people will just pay me to meet me. It's like I've seen actors like kind of make that joke, like, oh, when I get to that point in my career when I don't have any work left, I'll just like,
Comic-Con. Yeah.
I'll do cons and make money that way. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is cool because like obviously like I love Hayden Christensen, I appreciate him, and obviously he's done Kenobi, but he's pretty much not really in movies and stuff anymore. And I'm not saying he needs to do GalaxyCon to make money, but hey, if Hayden
I mean, it's right
Christensen,
before Christmas.
if
It's a
Hayden
good side
Christensen
hustle.
needed to make money from GalaxyCon to feed his family, I don't care because Hayden
Right.
Christensen's awesome and he's Anakin, and I'd do it.
Right.
So yeah, I'm hoping to do it, man. I mean, 350 is
Wow.
kind of wild, but to get a photo,
We can't wait to see it on your Instagram.
have him sign a Lego Star Wars trading
Yeah.
card or a small set. I think it's worth it. So we'll see. That'll be
Crazy.
yeah. I'll be
I
talking.
got
I won't shut up about it. If it happens, that's all I'm going to talk about. Like,
Are you allowed to like bring your camera though, or no? Right? They're pretty strict
yeah,
about that.
if
Like
you're
a
they're
from
selfie.
pretty
far-
strict.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're pretty. Yeah, because I've
wow.
seen it in I've seen it in some YouTube vlogs, and it's like once you get up to like the front part of the line, it's like this blocked off room with like 4 walls, and like they don't let you take anything in there besides like the one thing that they're autographing or whatever.
Yeah.
I got a free Sean and Brent autograph
Yeah.
at Brick World Chicago.
Yeah,
Right.
you did.
One
on my
day
set.
that might be a
plus
charge.
plus a photo, so free of charge.
And the custom ACOB Box of Boys Pokemon sticker card thing.
Yeah. Very fun.
Harold, what do you got?
Oh,
Not his TV.
so this is what I'm reading this week.
Oh,
Last Friday.
okay.
I tried, so the blue one's actually when I first started it,
Okay.
and then I had to restart it again. This is where I'm at right now.
Are you ahead or around?
Yeah, I'm
you're a little bit
like
ahead.
4
Oh,
pages
good job.
ahead of where I
Good
last
job, Harold.
stopped. But the reason why I started reading it is because
Of the toy.
I found this at Walmart. It's like $20. This is like almost I think it's like $50 figure.
Oh wow.
Oh,
But it's pretty neat. It's like that
Ninja Turtles.
articulation stuff like that.
Nice.
Ninja.
Yeah. But the Ninja Turtle gang, like here in Virginia, like every time Target has like their new releases, there's always like 2 guys like at my local Target that would just like take 2 of everything.
Are you one of them?
Yeah.
Scalpers.
No, I only like randomly ran across of it the last month's release. And I was like, oh dang, this is a lot. It's like, oh yeah, it's released Thursday. And I was like, oh,
Release Thursday.
I don't know
Well, those
anything
2 guys
about
probably
that.
know Harold. They're like, oh, there's
Well,
actually
see, they call it Release Thursday for action figures, but a lot of people know that every Wednesday is when Walmart stock up on trading cards. So
And
Oh, dang.
Tuesdays are when new books are released.
Tuesdays used to be when DVDs.
Really, I'll see
Yeah,
every little thing
Tuesdays,
has its,
DVDs and books.
Yeah, every little like
when
niche.
DVDs were a thing.
DVDs and
Tuesdays.
Anything.
So my last thing is, or actually second last thing.
Is that a Funko Pop?
Yeah, it's a Funko Pop. It's kind of
It's Funko Pop Day.
ironic. Everyone has a
Funko
Funko
Pop
Pop,
there.
except for Jeremy.
Nope.
Ah,
But I
Not
found
one of them
a
Republican.
Gundam,
Ooh, that's so fun.
Gundam. I
which
didn't know they
this was
had that.
supposed to release in January.
Okay.
How'd you get it?
Yeah, I just randomly went to GameStop today, and I was like,
Oh.
"Is that the RX-78?" And I just immediately grabbed it and paid for it.
nice.
Wait, I pre-ordered this. This should be coming in hopefully this month, if not next month.
Okay, cool.
And I canceled this one.
Oh, because you had it ordered.
Yeah, I bought this for 23 at GameStop, and I paid like almost double online because it was sold out. Pre-order sold out.
Oh.
So
How
I
did
might
GameStop
get
get it?
a case for this. So, excited for that. And then for Lego, I bought this set only for
Hey,
the dog.
Oh,
I can't see the dog. It's blurry.
I know it's blurry.
Little Animal Crossing dog, the gray one.
It's
Okay, I can
like-
kind of see it now.
Well, what's the name of this, Jeremy?
KK Slider.
KK Slider, yeah. But it was 50% off. So check your targets.
mhm.
Oh yeah, they're
They have,
ramping
like,
up
garden look
production.
half off.
Crazy sales right now.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
from the first wave or the new wave?
So this is the most recent one.
Oh, it's already
But
50%.
I bought it for $40. This is like a $80 set, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
US.
Very cool.
That's about it. Yeah. The Black Friday deals are kind of
Coming up.
hitting off right now.
Oh, we're like 3 weeks out. We're 3 weeks out, right? Of Black Friday.
Yeah, 3 weeks
Yes.
out. Walmart starts theirs November 11th.
Lemons.
Mhm.
Target is like starting theirs right
Oh, wow.
now.
It's my turn.
Yesterday, I think.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, the botanical set was
Half price.
like 50%
Which
off, like
one?
$40.
The Botanical Garden.
Oh,
The
wow.
Friends one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So what I built this week was the X-Men Mansion. So this is pretty cool.
Oh, the original
Here's the original Sentinel,
Oh, yeah.
Sentinel.
which is kind of dinky looking now. I was surprised.
Like his little
I
brother.
wasn't sure about this Sentinel, but then after building it, it's
Good.
it
Like,
looks
come
pretty
on,
sturdy.
Tippy.
Like the legs look pretty cool. And then the
Yeah.
feet too. So this Sentinel looks pretty cool. Well, a lot better than the old Sentinel.
I'm hoping the face will be on Brick.
I like
think it is.
how you can have like the characters flying off.
But I don't think so
It's-
because it's
It's
licensed.
similar to like the Daily Bugle and like the
Mm-hmm.
what's it called
Avengers Tower.
Avengers Tower. How you can have like characters flying off it and everything. So they do the same thing with the X-Men Mansion. They have all these like attachments where you can have like the characters in action.
Hmm.
This is cool with Cyclops. You can have him like
Yeah, with his laser eyes.
laser eye.
Or is it like
Oh.
a
Laser
toilet
spoon?
plunger in his face?
Yeah.
Well, he just had. It's just he's just holding this thing, but it looks like
Yeah,
he's,
it's like
he's
spoon.
doing the laser eye.
Mm.
And then the cards too.
That's cool.
How to
Nice.
use the cards. I just added Beast because from the CMF.
Mm-hmm.
He's not part of the set.
Everybody's doing that now.
Are they?
Yes.
And I also switched out the legs for
Oh.
Storm. So she has like the real legs.
Mm.
And I also switched out the arms for Wolverine.
The
So
CMF
he
one.
has,
Yeah.
he has the CMF.
Did you buy Jubilee from BBG Forge?
No, not if I see it like it's just for shipping. If I see it maybe there or something. If, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing, how it kind of splits apart like this. So you can access
Uh-oh.
the inside.
Oh, it doesn't open like a dollhouse.
No,
You have to rip it.
There's a backing.
Mm.
And then to see it's like a
Inside.
modular too. So this first room is like the danger room. It's 2 stories with all the obstacles
Mhm.
and everything. If you remember from the show where they do all their training. And so they have like all this kind of stuff in there.
Huh.
And then the door opens.
That sticker.
It's all stickers. There's no printed
Oh, okay.
pieces. The door opens like this
Let's look at the X-Men pattern
to go
inside.
inside.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we should.
And then on this floor is like the bedrooms. So from the box you see like Wolverine with a meme lying on the bed. That's the bed. There's a comic book on the ground. I like how all the floors are already tiled up, so I don't have to tile it up.
Yeah,
So-
good job, Tyler.
It kind of reminds me of like the Simpsons house too, like the way they built this. Just with the small rooms and everything. That's how the Simpsons house was. And then this is like another floor. Again, all tiled up, which is cool. Television and everything in here. And then the middle floor.
Mm. On
Does
top of
that
it.
pop off?
So modular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
the
that's where the
elevator.
Brick Zapper works.
Even that's
where
the
the Brick
sticker.
Zapper works. There's your
Right.
Snapping people.
Oh, by the way, it's
Machine.
Medical Radiation Therapy Week. That's what we celebrated at work. Forgot
so
to say that.
the lab, and then the main lobby where they have.
Wow,
like, the
you're
X-
totally putting all of this apart.
the
That's a
X
sticker
on it.
back here. Like there's like a poster in the back. Like the I
Uh,
think wanted sign or something. It's a sticker, yeah.
yeah, that's the sticker.
Oh, yeah, that's from the
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past. Part 1
There's-
and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Uncanny
Jeremy knows who
X-Men.
all the characters are.
Issue 141.
Ah,
Can you tell who all the characters are, Jeremy? You would know.
Not
The
in
blurry?
looking at it from your camera. I can't.
yeah.
There, have a none.
No.
Well, let's see. Here.
We get a basketball net.
Let's see if I can
What?
pull the sticker.
That's pretty cool. And I found a spot, so it is gonna fit there.
No
Yeah.
way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He says he
Well, I
measures,
measured
and then
it.
it's not only the dimensions that he measures, but I feel like I'm afraid like the weight one day. I'm gonna be upstairs and I'm gonna hear this massive crash.
It's already fallen before, but it was because of the weight of my body.
That's happened once before,
Don't
though.
put the weight of your
Yeah.
body. Yeah, it did with the weight of his body.
So I'll put it together after.
I'm
but-
getting nervous coming down the basement sometimes because I don't know what would topple through with their laundry.
But that's
Should get like the smaller like sets that fly and have it on the
put
ceiling.
it on the roof.
Mhm.
Okay, Nick, I can answer you now.
Oh, hold on. The guest always comes big every time I take myself off.
Yay.
All right. On that
Don't know
sticker, you
why.
get Cyclops, Gambit, Storm,
Mm.
Cable, Beast, Jean Grey, Magneto, Rogue, and Wolverine.
Also, everyone basically.
Is there,
I
yeah.
thought it would be like other characters.
So
Oh, look at that. All that info.
That's a better picture.
So
of
it's
the
it is a change from the original picture, but it's alluding to the ones that are in the set.
Right.
All
See, I
right.
like
There's
X-Men. I just don't know. I don't know enough about it, and I haven't seen all the movies, so I
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
It was
But
a
I'm sure
cartoon.
that-
I would
the cartoon.
I would watch. I
Saturday
knew X-Men
mornings.
more than Iron Man or Captain America and all those characters.
Same.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's who I knew from Marvel.
yeah. Nice.
Like for this pool table, our cue sticks are all X-Men
Mhm.
pool sticks.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
They're all on
I
the
forgot
wall.
about that. Yeah.
Me too.
There's your
because
look
they
at
don't
the
make that
original.
anymore.
X-Men.
Oh, the original.
Nice.
Maria's gonna
81.
show us some more X.
When we really
Back in
used to think pool, like,
1981.
So this is how like one of our pool sticks with the
Dang.
And I think we bought these on clearance. Like they didn't want them, right?
yeah, it was I think $10 each or something.
I was saying I was
Nice.
thinking 50, but
No, it wasn't 50.
I
It
feel like
was
10 is too cheap.
10 or 15.
I'd be buying so many.
But we
if I-
did buy so many.
Yeah, we did. Buy
We
so
have
many.
a lot. Like we have Storm,
flip it.
Hulk, Spider-Man.
Captain America.
Spider-Man.
Different
Maybe
ones.
it's not necessarily.
We'll go into.
I'm
our
all
last-
like all up on my phone because I don't have my laptop. I'm just
Oh.
like, let me see.
I know. You can if you rewatch it. All right, we'll go into our last segment, which is it's time for news you can use.
I didn't realize I was muted
Figure,
the whole
this is
time.
the longest you've had.
No, we've had like threes, like into like the threes. Or...
Mm,
All right, news that you can
Post.
use. Thanks to Alan the Brick.
I'm a big fan.
Uh,
And this is also a Mason original. Like all our background songs are from that kid who does the do do do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
and they keep trying to get me to change the music.
Yeah, because he has fresh ones.
We're gonna change the music
No, I said
not
you keep trying to get
for
me
the
to
next season.
share.
I mean, we could. Could we?
Yeah, just like a anime series.
Nick is very loyal and loyal.
All right,
It's like a brand.
news that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick fan. Okay, what's happening this week?
Toy auctions. Black Friday already? Insider
Black
rewards.
Already?
Friday Insider Rewards
Oh,
reveal.
Didn't we see this?
Wait,
with
what?
the treasure
We
chest?
saw the chest, but we didn't see the ship.
Hmm.
Barracuda
No, that's a
Sea.
different chest.
Is it? What's
Yeah.
Is it a
inside?
different chest?
That one looks.
It has a
Cooler.
time thing. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
it's
read
like
the
a clock.
description.
Uh,
Scroll.
November 29.
A marine chronometer, which you'll be able to redeem for 2,400 points on November 29, while offers last.
What's a chronometer?
A chronometer is
Oh, this is supposed to be the endurance.
the Barracuda seas.
That's Barracuda, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Barracuda.
Oh,
Barracuda.
Barracuda. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's just okay.
Yeah.
It's
never
coming
mind.
with the endurance.
Chronometer is something that I'm thinking will tell time,
This thing.
chrono, and then distance.
Just
Time
okay.
through distance.
I don't know if I'd spend my insider points on this.
Okay.
Would you guys get this with insider
Mhm.
points?
I don't like. I feel like I spent all of mine when all those coins came out.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't really have. I don't know. It's been a while since I've built up enough. I don't even know how many I have right now.
Those Pokemon cards.
Yeah, man, it's taking over. It's taking over my life.
There's Lego points equivalent to Pokemon points,
You get some good tiles.
I wish they had some kind of reward system, but
right?
no.
That's dangerous, actually.
Lego nominated for 2025 Toy of the
Isn't
Year award.
It always nominated every
Again?
year.
So for Action of the Year, we get the it's the Batman
Oh,
is nominated.
Huh.
Action figure.
Bat-Pod. Collectible of the year.
Oh,
Dungeons and
yeah.
Dragons.
I think that's yeah, definitely.
Those things
deserves
are
that.
flying off the shelf.
Construction Toy of the Year.
Oh,
The castle.
wow.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons in there twice, man. That's crazy.
Wow. It's a lot of fandoms.
I think that should have went to
Uh,
Battle Door though. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
let Dungeons and Dragons get 2 W's. Come on.
Right?
Lego City Space Base and Rocket Launch Pad.
Mm.
I actually want that
Is
set.
what?
I'm waiting for that to go
Oh,
on
both
sale.
of these are nominated for
Playset of the year.
Construction Toy of the Year.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
This one?
Harold says
I
he
wait
wants
for
to
that to
get
go on
it, so not really.
Okay. Sorry, Harold. Educational Toy of the Year. The Technic Planet, Earth, and Moon
Do you
in
have this?
Orbit. No, I don't.
What is that?
It goes around,
I don't know if I'll get this.
and then so you
We
can
had
see,
a guest. I can't remember who, but
You can see
like
the
it.
movement of the moon around the Earth, but then the movement of the Earth around the sun.
Mhm.
It's cool, but it's just ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't like all
Where's the
this.
aesthetics?
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
cover it. Should have covered
I'm not
it.
the target audience.
No.
Grown up toy of
What?
the year.
Aren't
Jaws.
the others
Jaws.
grown up toy of the year? What was
18 plus toy.
So they have so much 18 plus stuff now.
But how about Dungeons and Dragons? Isn't that like a
Was it 18
a
plus?
no, but
No, it's
yeah,
that
of course-
idea set.
Of course it is 18 plus. Like
Oh yeah, 18 plus.
of course. Grown up toy of the year, Jaws, because of its
I would say Harry is
horror-
getting into
horror
Dungeons
genre.
and Dragons.
And
Lego ideas.
the Polaroid
Did you
is
make
also.
this?
That's
nominated.
fantastic.
I
too,
forgot
yeah.
about that set. Honestly,
There's a
I
lot
might
of
wait for
sets
this to go on sale.
or maybe as a Christmas present. Uh
Infant and toddler toy of the year.
Do they get a lot of infants do a
Lego
survey?
Duplo
Infant.
3-in-1 space.
How did infants do a survey?
They probably just chew on the pieces.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But these are cute astronauts because I collect astronauts. But
But they're Duplo.
the Duplo never goes on sale. Specialty toy of
That
the
is
year.
crazy how
of the
Duplo just
year.
never goes on sale. I never really realized that.
what's that?
Klutz.
Gravity?
I don't know this. Klutz Lego Gravity.
So
Drop.
Klutz is a brand of books that's interactive because they have toys, but
Hmm.
they have other things.
Speaking
like,
of
not just
ugly,
like-
this also looks ugly.
you're just not into Technic the way,
This is interesting. It looks like a basketball.
but it also isn't so aesthetic.
Vehicle of the year. I don't have this yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Lego Technic.
you haven't opened up the
So
box.
How come I
yet.
feel like we haven't seen this on Alan the Brick Fan?
We did.
Have we? How come I feel like it's the first time I'm seeing? Anyways,
Okay. Lego December 2004 gift with purchase sets revealed. So there's 2. There's a ballerina.
and Nutcracker
Or
scene.
Nutcracker, not ballerina.
Well, it
And-
is ballerina. And,
Oh, and Lego Christmas frame.
okay.
I think the ballerina's cooler than the Christmas frame.
Yeah,
How do you choose one or
frames
the
and
other?
Stuff are, yeah, I think it's the ballerina is definitely
This
like
scene.
a frame is cool, but it's like then you have to go and put a picture in it. The other thing is kind of like it's a complete thing rather than just like here's. Could you imagine if there was like a Lego cup holder? It's like here's a Lego cup holder. It's meant
Yeah.
to
Like
a
hold
coaster?
something else though.
Yeah.
Here's
I
a
mean, they
coaster.
have
coaster.
coasties.
Honestly, Lego coasters would probably be kind of sick. Oh, you got some right there.
Oh, you have it? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shaw.
Yeah, we have coasters.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah,
But
that's
I don't
cool.
think we have it. We didn't get it.
Are they made
They're
out
rubber
of Lego?
too.
Are they made out of Lego? Oh, see, they're not made out of
It
Lego.
has a different face on the other side. right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of cool.
I want to make Lego coasters out of Lego pieces, and then like put the
Like
put,
Snotbale did.
and then put like the rubber tires on the bottom, like the bonsai tree has, to keep it from sliding.
You can get like a
just engineer it
Lego-
with Technic and everything. Like I'm serious
Lego
about these
placemat.
coasters.
Lego
Oh, yeah,
placemat for eating.
Yeah.
Lego Icon Shackleton Lifeboat gift with purchase.
Oh, is this for the new boat thing coming out? Yeah,
for the endurance.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool.
Shackleton, I think he's like the owner of the boat. So
Yes.
this torso is like very Doctor Who. You can
Dr.
this is like
Jones.
a Doctor Who torso. The scarf.
Indiana Jones?
Or Indiana Jones.
Yeah, just the hat, but Indiana Jones doesn't really wear like a
I
scarf.
mean,
thing,
it looks
does he?
very like I don't know.
And then we have like a photographer. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still iffy about the
I'm glad you're
the
iffy.
boat.
So glad you're iffy.
because I have the
Yeah.
Titanic already. But here's the
see,
boat.
see, if I had the Titanic, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd give two craps about this boat. But the part of me that doesn't have the Titanic and then like looks at this is like, well, it's an alternative. It's not the
Yeah.
Titanic, but you know, it's elegant. It's a historic ship. I don't know.
It's funny
like-
they coincided this release with the documentary when it came out.
Oh,
Mm.
where's the documentary?
Netflix.
Disney
Is it Netflix?
Disney Plus,
It's on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay.
Net Geo.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
I'll
that's a
check
MIDI
that out.
Check it
scale
out.
too.
Jimmy Chin, the guy who did Free Solo, he's the one who did it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. I liked Free Solo.
I like the plaque. That's the thing that's drawing me. This is
Of
the
all
only thing
the
that's drawing me.
things, I like
The plaque and the stamp.
Of all things, I like the
Maybe this
plaque.
black. Maybe the black part here too.
Okay, let's not love it so much. Let's go keep scrolling.
Can't Nick?
Yeah.
Don't get sucked
Oh
in.
yeah, you could put it right next
were-
to the Titanic too,
Yeah,
Nick.
no, there's no. Even
Oh, yeah.
our
It's actually
Jaws
longer
is
than
in
the
front of the
sailboat.
Titanic.
I'm not sure how tall it is. I can see this guy here.
It's longer than the sail
Tells
barge.
you right there.
Is it longer than sail barge?
It's longer than the sail barge. But I mean,
But-
it's
Yeah.
a little skinnier.
Mm-hmm.
No
I
interior.
don't mind that it's skinny.
or anything.
Like it'd be
Okay,
able to
he's
fit.
like looking. He's gauging the
It'd
shelf.
be able to fit in there, but I don't know how like tall it is.
Maybe it'll go on discount one day.
Yeah, this thing I think might go on discount. I don't know how many people are gonna buy the endurance. Like,
Do you have
it's
the
not
Concorde?
as popular. I don't.
See, I think the
I don't have really the
Concorde-
ships. The ships would be too wide.
Shippy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the Concorde is really cool.
What do you think's more would sell more, Concorde or the endurance?
What's gonna sell more?
Yeah.
I think
Um,
it has a particular audience though.
I think maybe this, just because like
'Cause
the
it's a boat.
Concorde.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, I feel like
sailboat.
more people like boats. The
Look at the
Concorde,
cloth
like,
ones.
what's up?
Oh, the cloth pieces. It's like it's really
Oh yeah,
hard to get nowadays. Those things go for buku
Really?
bucks.
I didn't know that.
yeah. I do like that as cloth
Yeah.
sales. Definitely wouldn't be as nice if it was just like the like weird plasticky,
Yeah, not
thin
fancy.
plasticky material, whatever you want to call it.
Lego Duplo's official product page is now live. So
Duplo,
are these the
hell yeah.
new
Duplo
the new
train.
Duplo sets?
Oh.
Duplo.
Train and tunnel tracks.
Train, tunnel, and tracks.
Oh, they have Duplo trains, like, but it's not.
Has
Yeah.
Lego
one of
done
those.
anything with Thomas the Train Engine yet? No. Is that a thing?
well,
How come I feel like something's being triggered
I
in my
don't
brain,
think
but
so.
maybe not.
Doesn't
Or is it
Thomas
Duplo?
Thomas
or
the Train
something?
is like?
Yeah,
Don't
Thomas
they
the
have a
Train.
thing going on with Playmobil?
Playmobil.
Yeah.
Isn't that why? That's
Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
Yeah, it's some
Oh gosh, a
contract
long
Is this
time
thing.
music?
ago we had
Extended play with. Oh no, it's a free app. I was like, it plays music. What?
Oh, look at that great baby model. Yeah, we had
Interactive
her.
adventure train. Oh, you get a Duplo bird who has like the sweats.
Splashing.
Trains. Big interactive community train. But this is all trains.
Dang.
What else is here?
Duplo's going in.
Camera.
Oh, Lego Ideas Bolix 16mm
That
camera.
looks cool, actually.
It does look cool.
I like how it's so shiny.
Looks like Disney, the Disney one.
Dang,
But,
so all
yeah,
that was chrome.
Yeah,
they're not going to give
That's
us a
pretty cool.
chrome.
that is
chrome
cool
set.
though.
Because people just buy so much, and then the chrome price on Bricklink is going to
Yeah. But look at the, I don't know, is that detail or is it, how do they do this?
Which one?
All these pieces, all these
Did they paint that?
tiers. I know, right?
There's a lot of pieces in there, and I'm like,
That's not Lego.
Almost doesn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost doesn't even look
Right.
Lego.
That's why it looks so cool.
maybe it's a render.
There was like a group chroming Lego pieces
Yeah.
back whenever there was, the
Before.
alt brands that were allowed on Bricklink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People were chroming
This looks like
Lego pieces.
Oh yeah.
chrome tires. Are these like chrome tires?
Right.
I miss old Bricklink when you get like all the custom stuff.
It was people
Like
doing
Cape
it,
Madness used to be on
actual
there.
Lego
That's where I used to get all my capes.
So these are cool. The new Lego Chinese
Oh,
traditional
yeah.
and Monkey Kid sets are revealed.
2025.
I like this.
Yeah, my friends were
Aw.
like all around that.
It's becoming sentimental.
No, I mean
what
like
do you
it
like
just-
about it?
It's life size and it's
Where are you
it
gonna
looks
put? This
cool.
is like an ofrenda only for like Chinese.
I don't know.
It's like they're good.
It looks real.
Look, you could get porcelain though,
Mm.
and a tomato.
So what's the
I feel
animal
like
this
Nick
year?
will
coming
want
out?
this, and it will be on our mantle.
What is the animal?
Oh, the year. It's the year of the snake.
Oh,
coming
this
up.
is snake.
Yeah.
Oh
my mom's birthday snake.
yeah.
Then we have the lucky cat. I
Oh
don't know about
what?
the-
Oh yeah, they like to
Oh,
usually
that's pretty
usually
cool.
they move, right? Like if you see
Oh,
them in
does
like
it-
Chinese
There's like
restaurants.
the
or-
little, yeah,
yeah,
little
does
wave.
this. Yeah, yeah.
Is there like something inside?
Sometimes,
like the real-
No,
it
I
like
think
a
it's just
cookie jar or
lucky.
something?
No, I mean sometimes I think it could be a cookie jar, but it just it's near their counter space or near their.
Would be
It
like,
looks
so cool
yeah.
if it was a cookie jar
yeah.
with
Um,
Lego cookies in it.
That looks like a Biscoff cookie. I'm getting hungry again.
I might
The
have to get
trotting lantern.
The trotting lantern.
I like I like the stained glass
Look,
on it,
yeah.
or the glass
Yeah.
panels.
But do you think these are stickers on the panels or are they printed?
Mm,
It's hard to tell.
No
That's
price
hard to
points
tell.
yet.
Not yet. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, one. Yeah, okay.
129.
Holy moly!
Yeah, right. Lego.
20.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
this is
not
30
bad.
bucks.
Wow, that's
Oh
like
yeah, I'm
that's like a
definitely getting that.
freebie.
Yeah, for 20.
It's a
28.
freebie.
Practically. Okay.
I guess this is smaller than we
I
think.
guess so. I guess
Because
so.
it looks
I think-
big on the box, but it's
I feel
probably
like maybe
small.
it's like this.
I think the lantern has like the snake mascot.
Let's see.
That's
Oh,
my
like a
year.
mini figure?
So
Oh.
Oh, you're the snake. Oh, it
Yeah,
opens
you're the
up.
snake.
I didn't know it opens up.
yeah.
Oh.
See, like there's a snake.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, snakes scare me.
Huh. I'm interested now.
Mm.
And my friend says she's gonna get all of these. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, here's all the minifigures.
Did she get the other ones from before? Is that why she likes?
No, we're the same age. She's like, it's our year, Harold.
Oh, I
was
see.
like,
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
okay.
So Mont Blanc is releasing a beautiful pen
What are we
for
again?
Year of the Snake. We're horses.
Oh, we're horses. What do you guys? Jeremy and
I don't know.
What year were you born?
I'm a rat.
94, whatever that is.
You be a dog.
your
A dog? Just like a
Yep.
straight up dog?
You
Is
be
it-
12 years after me, so yeah, you're the dog.
Oh, so you're both dogs. I
think a
see.
Did
straight
dog
up
You're a
already come
wood
out?
dog.
The
Got
dog
that
has
dog
already
in
come
me.
out for the.
The next one will be 12 plus, like 19 plus 12 plus 12. 1994 plus 24.
Yep.
2018 plus another 12 is 2030 is the next year of the dog.
This one's also a good price per piece. The Good Fortune.
It is.
It's
Oh, yeah.
89
Wait,
for
you're just trying to sell
2021.
this to me because you're like, I really like this.
No, I'm just
He's
saying.
probably already
'cause
bought it.
I'm
if
getting
you look
it.
at those Marvel ones, and it's like
Yeah.
a crazy price per piece.
Yeah.
Or you look at
I like
Look,
their
it comes
box
with a
design
tomato.
too. It's very nice.
Is that a tomato?
Oh, is this?
Oh no.
There you go.
That's a
Brent,
tomato.
you can
No, it's a
bite
persimmon.
into
It's
the
a
tomato.
persimmon.
Oh yeah.
What-
there's
what
It's
is
a
it?
persimmon.
Oh, I thought it was a
Usually
tomato.
when you
Christine's
have
addicted to that stuff right now.
It's delicious. Yeah, my mom.
Oh,
loves
here's
it
the new
too.
Monkey Kid mech.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's
that looks
yeah,
cool.
let me see this.
I'm buying
Yeah.
that.
You don't have
Let me
space for
feast
those
my eyes on
anymore.
this thing.
You're done.
Look at that
Your
gold.
legs are too
I
skinny.
like the
Your,
color
your
scheme.
legs do look a little
Yeah,
bit
me too.
skinny.
He comes with a cape.
Skipped leg day a little bit, but you know. it's all right.
Oh, there was something I wanted to show. I forgot. For Magneto, the cape. I was
It's the new
surprised.
rubber, isn't it?
Yeah. Where is it?
Magneto.
From
Yeah.
the X-Men set.
Where am I?
Oh.
The cape for Magneto. Hold on.
Oh.
It's like this new
rubbery thing.
rubbery.
Rubber?
Oh yeah, that's like what the
Doctor
Batman
Strange.
that Batman poly bag had that.
Mm.
Oh, but that's
Oh,
nice
it-
because it clips on and off.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah, like
different.
Doctor Strange's cape.
But that could be
That's
tricky because it
clutch.
could get lost, like if your kids playing
No,
with
but
it.
it stays on pretty good. Pretty well.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's different. Okay. Here's the back.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Monkey Kid, man. Still hanging around.
Yeah, it's been almost 6
Still
years
here.
now.
Yeah, that Mech did.
Mythical creatures.
What is
A
that?
dragon? A
Another
dragon.
dragon.
It's a dragon.
It's
Or
like
a
a horse.
lion.
Dragon
It's a
horse.
dragon.
Looks like a llama.
Dragon lion horse llama.
How do you pronounce that?
God,
It's a
Tina.
Dragina llama.
Killin? I don't know.
Killen?
Oh, look, it's those pig minifigures.
Yeah, Pixie.
I forgot Brett's on his
Oh,
phone.
Oh,
What's their
pigs.
name?
I know.
Yeah, I love the
Oh,
pig
it's
truck.
Brent. like,
Let me
you
see.
see
Yeah.
Brett's glasses. Here, I'll zoom in for you, Brent.
Oh, thanks. I still have to squint a little more. Dude, yeah, Pigsy's in there. He's chefing it up. He's
Pigsy,
got his
yeah.
little food
He looks
cart.
angry. Well,
I
he
don't
has
really
like a
know.
bowl of
Man, pick
noodles.
this
I'm
one up
hungry.
too.
And we got the cats back in here, doing
Mm.
cat
This looks
things.
very Chinese New Year's.
It
like
is
the,
Chinese New Year's.
The creature,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like the colors.
it is. Red,
Even
gold.
this,
You can't go wrong with red and gold in China.
like when we had the dragon
Mhm.
year of the
What is
dragon.
this, Clifford the big red dog?
Bro, shout out to Clifford. the
Oh
big
my
red
gosh.
dog.
Lego is retiring
Oh,
bunch of sets
the
soon.
globe. We got that.
So the globe is retiring.
Mm.
Bye
We don't
bye
have this.
globe.
Well, these
I don't know
girls
how many
just
people bought
forgot.
this.
Buy
This is
weird
retiring,
modern
guys.
art. My wife actually likes this set, and I'm like, why?
Does she like this set?
She
it very
does. She's like, it's
Modian?
cool.
Which one would she build?
I
of
don't
all
even
the
know.
options?
Probably just this one on the front of the box.
This one looks all right. The top one here
Now we're talking about
as
art.
like modern art.
Yeah.
Avatar sets, 2 Avatar sets.
Low key won it, and it's on sale a lot of places for like 40% off. So might have to cop.
Oh,
This one, the
Yeah.
Payak.
Yeah,
I
it's just
bought
cool.
two of
One.
those.
Yeah, I have this one too. I like it. The big.
Yeah, it's different.
whale.
It's different.
Skim
Something
Wing
different.
Adventure. Which one's that? The flying one?
It's one of like the $30 ones.
hmm.
It's a small one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it is a flying one. Brickheads.
Oh,
I
yeah,
still
yeah.
haven't picked this one up.
What?
I need to get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
me
fire.
neither.
It's
I
fire.
need to get it. Is it on
Flames.
sale? No,
I copped it on May 4th, I think.
it's not there.
Cho Chang, Draco Malfoy. All like the Harry
Yeah,
Potter ones
yeah.
are
Oh, I'm
and
surprised
Mirabelle.
they don't have that.
City. All the city sets are
Oh,
to be retired.
Red Panda.
Oh, the red panda.
the red panda.
It looks like a fox.
Yeah. Oh.
DC Batmobile. Oh, I remember this one was super expensive, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was like $27.
Yeah.
54 pieces.
Yeah.
It's like, here's $27, 54 pieces.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thank you. Come again. Here's 2 minifigures.
That set
Disney.
did not do so well.
Which one? This Disney one? Wish.
Yeah, that's a $50
Oh,
set
yeah.
that's selling for like $17.
I couldn't finish this movie. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
I
these
have to
Disney ones
try
aren't
it.
priced well.
We didn't finish it either.
Right? I don't know why.
Ooh.
It is such a great premise and a cute little star, but
I thought we finished
The
it.
artwork,
I didn't.
Or I finished
Is
it.
You finished it,
the animation
Dreams.
style, just
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
This is
Dreams
the only
Bunny?
Dreams that I bought. I bought this one just for all the figures.
Mm. And
But
where
I
is
parted it. I parted it out. Or it's gonna be parted out. The space bus. Duplo retiring.
I think he
Does
did.
she have goggles on? Oh,
Yeah.
she does. It's like a
Yeah,
superhero.
she's swimming.
Oh, they both have goggles.
They look like little wrestlers,
They do, like YouTubers.
right?
And then Friends. Lego Duplo 2025 sets revealed.
Wow,
More.
it's been a Duplo.
Oh,
It's
but
been
this
a-
is the trains. We already went through this.
Yeah, that's a train.
Alan's showing us more. more trains. And all right,
Yeah.
this is last week.
That
already,
was
right?
last week. Yeah.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Dun,
All right.
Na-na, dun, dun.
wowsies. This is
Uh,
like
Brent, what are you up to this weekend?
Working.
You're not working tomorrow, though, are you?
No, yeah, I am.
Oh shoot.
I work both jobs tomorrow still, yeah.
Oh,
and then
wow.
finally Saturday or Sunday and Monday is like my new weekend.
oh, okay.
So
It's nice to have
Wow.
Mondays
yeah.
off. This is how you see Hayden Christensen by doing 2 jobs.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Well, it's like I'm not even really doing like the second job because like I need to work 2 jobs to make money. It's just like the second job has a much taller ceiling and like career opportunities versus like what I've been doing. So it's like,
Mm.
yeah, it's
I
definitely
thought you were
like
going to say you're there for the people.
no, yeah. No, I'm pretty like the new job. I'm there just to be there and earn seniority and wait for my time to be called to move up and so on. And then I still serve at Longhorn because I need to make money.
I love Longhorn.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I took
sorry.
the squad out to Longhorn in Chicago last year. Got the employee
What?
discount.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Bricks on the 6 is here this weekend. Next weekend.
Next weekend.
If anybody wants to come to Toronto
We're
for
gonna
like
go?
I don't know. It's up the road.
If we
from
go,
us.
it would just be
It's a
on a
long
public
trip.
day.
Yeah.
I know
Cody will
Cody's
be
gonna
there.
be
I feel like
there.
we should say hi. And see
Brick and
him.
Brood. Probably Brick Lover. The Lover.
The
will probably
The
be
lover.
there.
freaking lover, dude.
The
Of
Lover.
course, the lover's gonna be there.
Yeah.
How about you, Jeremy? What are you up to this weekend?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter marathon with the new Food Network. We've been watching Food Network.
Oh,
Always
you
a
said
good
Harry
time.
Potter marathon. I thought you guys like are run or
Nope.
something. I'm
No,
like,
Well,
what?
what it
Harry
is,
Potter.
Thursday, the Weasleys are hosting a
Oh,
new
that's so
Harry
cute.
Potter competition. So we're like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna watch all the Harry Potter movies that are actually good between now and then.
Yeah.
Wait, so which ones are the ones that you deem actually good?
1 to 4.
Like the beginning ones or the end ones?
I mean,
We
anything
tend to-
that's not Fantastic Beasts, probably. That's
Yeah.
We tend to skip the first 2, the Chris Columbus movies, just because they feel different.
Those are the ones I've watched so many
I
times.
love those so
Oh,
much.
We always
it's not
start.
that they're bad.
It's not that they're bad. It's just how they flow visually through the others. And then we
I think
tend to skip.
We watched 3 and skip Goblet of
We
Fire.
skip
and then
Goblet
watched
of
5.
Fire because they all look stupid with their long hair.
Um,
And then the rest of them are perfectly fine. So yeah, we'll be.
I'm actually doing a
that.
Harry Potter marathon too.
I wonder
this weekend?
what Harry Potter would hate.
Yeah.
He's resistant.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
has to
just
do
finished
the not scary one.
Sorcerer's Stone.
I
What are you
love
doing
the
this
first 2
weekend?
movies.
Yeah.
They're good.
Those-
It's just-
Those are the ones
They're
that
so warm and nostalgic. If I was gonna
Yeah.
die in 24 hours, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone would be one of the movies I would watch.
How old would Brent have been for the first Harry Potter? That
Like
was
2.
like
I was such a perfect age.
You're like
First Harry
6
Potter
or
was
something?
2001. I was 7.
7. So
7 years
Perfect
old.
age.
Yeah.
Perfect age.
So receptive, so impressioned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter for life.
So you watched the movies before the books, then I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
It was a weird mixed up order for me. It was like I saw the first movie, then I read the second book, then I read the book. And then like I started reading the second book ish, but like I was 8 or 9, so a lot of
That's
times I
really
was,
good that you're so young to be reading those books because it's
well, sometimes I would like start it and like, you know, I'd be 8 or 9 years old. I'd read half of it and then get distracted
Yeah.
with something else. And then
Yeah.
the movie would come out and I'd be like, well, I don't need to finish the book. I'll just watch the movie. And then,
yeah.
We're having
and then as
the
I was
books to come
growing
out.
older,
That's a whole lot.
and then I was growing older and maturing, and then like, you know, Azkaban comes out, and then when I was like starting to read that book, and I was like, oh wow, these books really are good. And then so it kind of blends together a little bit. I've definitely like read the first 2 books like more than once, and then all the other
Mhm.
ones kind of only
Sporadic.
once. But it was weird. Like I was
Oh.
in
Good.
grade school, middle school, high school when all the movies were coming out, and so like I would like start to read the book, but then like when the movie came out, I'd be like, oh, I'll just watch the movie.
I'll have it take over here.
Yeah, it all kind of intertwined and
Yeah.
overlapped a little bit.
And some
Yeah.
of us are old enough that we had to wait for the books to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's weird
pre-order
because,
it,
like,
but then in my pre-order, it's like it takes too long for it to actually get delivered. That the morning of a book release, I'm actually at the store too.
yeah, it is kind of weird how it overlap, because by the time they were making the first movie, there was only like 4 of the books out.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about the fact that it wasn't like, oh, all the 7 books were made,
Yeah.
done, and then the movies. It was like
Yeah.
Her story
4
was still
books,
being-
first movie, second movie, then the 5th movie's coming out, then when the 3rd movie's coming out, the 6th book is coming out.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird how it like the timelines were like this, and they like kind of go over top of each other a little bit.
So you're thinking like, did she write the further books with already Daniel Radcliffe, like those actors
I
in
guess
their
In
head,
mind, you know what I mean?
in
Yeah,
mind, and
Yeah.
how they
Yeah.
how they act, how they
Yeah.
behave.
Because
it's fun. It's
would affect-
interesting to think about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about you, Harold? What are you up to this weekend?
Tomorrow I'm actually going to a wedding.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's like a small get together, and then
get
the
your
rest of the
dad-
weekend I'm just gonna relax.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do we have?
That's my plan.
Just relaxing?
Swimming, basketball, and then
Swimming and basketball. For
putting up
later.
ornaments on the tree that's already up.
Oh yeah. Did they finish?
No, they didn't do anything.
Okay, so ornaments. Yeah. All right. Before we head out, Brent, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you?
Oh, well, I don't post on my YouTube channel anymore, but you can find the ACOB podcast
Yeah.
on ACOB anywhere. Here on YouTube, Instagram, I almost said TikTok, but I don't think we post on there in like probably 2 whole years or something crazy. But yeah, just ACOB on Instagram and
Are we gonna see
Instagram,
some
YouTube.
Brent Brick World Chicago vlogs?
We
like, just
talked
before
about it
Brick World
like
next year.
last. We talked about it last stream, I think, because Sean was like, "Yeah, man, I was going through like some of my footage from the convention last year." And I'm like, "Yeah, I probably should post mine and not wait until like a couple weeks
there.
before the convention." But it's funny, I've done that the last like 2 times. Like,
It's a good build up.
Yeah,
It's a good
it is.
build-up.
It
it
is.
is kind of
Control
cool.
like
It,
again.
it has kind of turned into a cool trend. It's like
It's the thing now.
it's
And
like
then it
wait,
gets you back into it, right?
yeah, and I think it kind of confuses people too because it's like wait a minute.
Has it started already? What?
Exactly. Like it's like, wait, why is someone posting Brick World vlogs? Brick World's in 2 weeks. Oh wait, this is from Brick World last year.
Right.
So I can only imagine how it kind of confuses people. But I don't know, it is a thing. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll happen when it happens, I guess. If we're being real, I'm probably not going to do it until like a month before. Come
Not
on.
the time. Not the time.
Start saying our okay, yeah, you can hear us now.
Okay, well, thank you so much again, Brent, for hanging out with us, season 5, episode 38, and all those who joined us in the chat for this evening, especially to Jean Version, who was our guest last week, Oaktown Bricks, Papa Trip, Titanium J, Sean, Armand, Sassidius, Macro, Minifig, Brick Hive, Cooper, and Papa Rex. And the other one with a big long title, but we didn't want to be decimated or something. Until next week or Friday.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brent, for hanging out with us.
Of course.
Tonight. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's great seeing you again.
I always
Yes.
love being a
In the next
guest
18
more than a
months.
host,
Yeah, we'll keep a
nice.
tab on your new
But as a guest,
Weasley.
sometimes you actually talk more than when you're a host.
It's true,
So-
true.
You took the show. So,
But
You don't have to
until
you don't
next-
have to press the buttons and do things.
all the
you
buttons.
know.
That's true.
yeah.
Until next time.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.